right. I am a little late. I'm a little late, but that's fine. Country girls, etc., etc. We'll be fine. Let's go kill that. What up, Brickstrello Flavor? How you doing? How are you on this wonderful day? I'm doing well. Had my my brother's wedding yesterday. It was very fun, but I am tired. I slept for like 9 hours after, and it didn't feel like enough. To be completely real with you. But it's okay. We're just gonna autopilot Seahawks to master. It's gonna be great. Nice, easy activities today. Nothing crazy. Doing good. Just got back from a walk. It's warm as hell. My God, yeah. I am more than ready for the fall, personally. I feel like as soon as I got out of school, I stopped fucking with summer. It's so cool, like, you go to the beach and shit like that, but, like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the pain and summering, the summering? The pain and summering, yeah, why not? It's not worth the pain and suffering that comes with the sun, man. Let's beat up on Avatar Belial. Where is he? There he is. Let's punch this guy in the face. My chair is also still fucked up. The new one should be coming, I think, on the 31st, but Seahawks corner loop is nasty. Hard carry me to Masters? Yeah. It's a little boring, honestly. It's, like, so good that it's a little boring. But it works. It works. Does my voice sound a little weird, by the way? I'm sitting a little bit differently to not have the, my mic deposit me onto, or my mic, not have my chair? Okay, hold up. He's gonna remember how to speak English in a second. I'm sitting a little different to not, have my chair deposit me onto the ground, but I'm not sure if it means I'm talking straight into the mic or something like that. That one dandelion, hello there. Time to get Seahawks to finish? Okay, hold on. In many ways, perhaps. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna do that. Like we just do the rush down thing, and then when we get people in the corner, we just do nonsense. We do that loop until they're dead. I think. Yeah, throw. He is so fast, man. Like it is one of those things where like just his dash speed, unironically, makes him hard to like keep out. You know. Oh my God! Fully intentional raging strike anti. Gate of Demons. Got haha funnies. Dude, that recovered so fast. I'm pretty sure I could have punished Zoe there if I had just if I was a little quicker on the draw with that 6XL. Like that the H he's so fast. The H Rekka into that good shit. I'm pretty sure I could have just killed Zoe when her DP whiffed. Good block. That's fair. Oh, I meant to super. Okay. Oh, it's 2 hits! I forgot. Right. You sound a smidge different, but not majorly or bad. Yeah, it's because the angle's a little different. But I'm just a little worried about my my chair sending me straight to... Become ass! Straight to hell! Become ass! He's so fast. How do you zone out a man who's this fast? Okay, I mean, if you're not gonna be... Okay, I mean, I'm okay with this, in the grand scheme of things. That's a preemptive Brave counter. That worked out pretty well. Oh, he's so fast. I actually got there when she still had, like, that first hit happening. No. Gotta still do the full thing. Gotcha. Okay. Become ass. That's tough. Minus, but not punishable unless we're in the corner, so it's fine. Ooh. Okay. Welcome back to streamer, thank you. Evo's so close, I'm really excited for Villainous news. Yeah, me too. He'll be playable at Evo. Again, makes me very sad that I'm not going, but we'll get all the leaks and stuff like that. People giving us a little bit of information as time goes on. That's punishable for sure. That's my bad, big dog. Get me out of here. Can you spinning slash real quick? Come on, just spinning slash. Oh! You know, I said it, and I wasn't ready for it still. Oh my! I meant to do dash up, close H. Somehow, I ended up doing, well, I guess not somehow. I did 668. I didn't put enough stank on it, enough delay. I think that they meant to DP there, is my guess. Yeah. Dude, that is such a good whiff punish tool, right? It doesn't lead to a shit ton of reward or something like that, but such a good whiff punish tool on that Seahawks individual. You reckon, how fast does that hit people from, like, the other side of the screen? Because it feels like the answer is too fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've only heard campfire stories, watching the Grand Blues Broken vid and seeing in action. I gotta ask how the fuck you played with launch Nero around. Very careful. Oh, streamer, hello Dylan. How you doing? Very, very careful. Like, again, like the campfire stories, people are not just doing that to be funny. Nier is still, in my recent memory, the most broken fighting game character, like relative to the cast she released with, that I've seen, pretty much. Like, obviously there are stronger characters in a vacuum, but like, you know, Nier did not release in like, despite the jokes we want to make about Grand Blue 1.0, Nier did not release in a Kosoge, you know? She released in a relatively constrained game with all that bullshit that she was doing. I could have 2H'd her on the way down there. DP? No! Oh, my bad, my bad. Again, just the world's greatest whiff punish tool, really. Yep. Is indeed a safe jump. Okay. I fucked up, but they just dropped their controller. It's fun. Very fun video, even if it lacked the rat. It was a good video. I had a good time with that one. It's also just fun to reminisce on what the fuck Grand Blue used to be, because the game is so much better, honestly, in my opinion, than it was. Oh, I tried to spot dodge and I rolled. That's actually, he's too fast, man. I ran up a little bit, I saw the spinning slash, I tried to spot dodge. Not a great idea, but I rolled, because I just got too far, man. I got too horizontally far. I remember the good old days of the Elite Four. I like that. I call them the Fantastic Four, but I fuck with the Elite Four as a name for it, too. Nier, Siegfried, Seahawks, Belial. I mean, it really is indicative of, like, think about, like, how many different ways Seahawks got nerfed, and look at how good he still is in, like, today's meta. It gives you a really good idea of just how bullshit these characters used to be, right? And to think that Seahawks was probably 4. He might have been 3. Very solid argument that he was better than Belial, but, like, insane to think that, like, you know, this character received so many goddamn nerfs, and he's still as strong as he is in, like, the modern meta today. And again, this guy wasn't even 1. He wasn't even close to 1, right? Really makes you realize exactly how insane the whole thing was. Oh, that's still active? Goddamn. No, man. What's cracking wall, man? Hello, Nipka. I'm big chill. I'm a little EP. Well, I'm not EP. I'm a little tired. Like, good tired, though. I had, my brother's wedding was yesterday. It was very, very fun. But, like, I did a lot of, I was like emceeing, you know, I did a lot of like administrative stuff, making sure nothing like set on fire while the bride and the groom were chilling. Very, very fun, but it does mean that like I was super wired while it was happening, and now I slept for like 9 hours after I woke up. I still need to sleep a little bit more, but I had shit to do. Blast Hammer, what the hell? Hello, man, how's it going? Also, hello, Ophidian. Sounds like a good wedding. It was a great wedding. I had a lot of fun, but it was very, I was very tired afterward. There was dancing and shit too. I had a great time. But it does mean that I'm now not a human being for a little bit. How fast does this hit people from, you know, sort of max range here? 14, yeah, that's... Dude, that shit is fast, man. It's a really nice... I mean, it doesn't go full screen, but like from those sort of like longer range distances, that's an incredibly fast whiff punish tool. It's even faster than that up close, obviously. But glad to hear the wedding went well, yeah. Also, Dandelion. That one Dandelion, thank you very much for the follow. Congrats to him. Thank you, thank you. The funny 4 were Seahawks, Sieg, Belial, and Lance. No. You're missing a very important piece of that puzzle, Nepro. The Fantastic 4 was Nier as the queen, sitting on the throne alone. Siegfried, the royal guard, standing right next to her again. I thought probably like the undisputed top 2. And then Seahawks and Belial. Nier was above them. She counts. She counts. You gotta include her. I mean, as the undisputed number 1, I feel like you gotta kind of include her in the running there, right? Lance was certainly up there too. He got nerfed to shit. I feel like he hasn't survived it as well as the others have. I mean, especially like Seahawks got nerfed pretty hard, right? Siegfried at this point has been nerfed pretty decently. But I feel like it hurt Lance more than it hurt any of the others. Oh, God. To be fair, he also got nerfed maybe more than any of the others, too. I didn't play back then, so I always hear it as those four and then the cat. No. I mean, the cat of Dishonor and Doom. I guess two of them are cats. Seahawks is a cat, too, no? I really gotta stop doing that 668. Bonk. Okay, sure. And then we just do the loop. Nice and easy. I almost get nostalgia thinking of our old DP. Nostalgia, trauma, what's the difference? Really? I don't need to Raging Strike there. You actually, I'm not believing in the loop hard enough. It does go, oh, that's a safe jump. I just keep not down backing while I do it. But it gives you the cooldowns back in time. Oh, I tried to spot dodge, oh no. You know, you can't roll that. I tried to roll it, I can't roll that. Couple of fumbles back to back there. What's the counterplay of that loop? Fuzzy high low it. The overhead will hit you before the low. So block high for a bit and then block low. But most people in like S plus and shit like that are not gonna be doing that kind of counterplay, right? It's still good, but like that is basically it, yeah. It's not DP, believe it or not. I'm just being really really ass about actually holding down back on my safe jump. Again, see, I got Rekka back. I just didn't believe. But yeah, if you're not going to be, like, fuzzy high-lowing it, it's just a 50-50. Again, the DP does not... This does not work. I just keep forgetting to hold down back. I don't know why. Ow. Become ass! Yep. Fair. You can empty land and throw, then it adds layers. Then yes. But if you're delay teching, that'll be, you know. There's a lot of you're mixing your option selects, but delay teching can deal with that. But of course, you have things to do to deal with delay teching. It's a whole thing, right? But empty land throw will not beat like the fuzzy high low necessarily. This happens on different timing. Oh man. Safely jump. Actually, a little 2+. I heard, yeah, you have to like guard button it, right? A little bit. Okay, cool. I did this in the wrong order, so the loop's gonna be fucked. That is also a safe jump. Who would have thought? But yeah, I gotta hold down back. Once you hold down back, suddenly this shit kind of insane. No, you just go 1, 2. I think we could do a second hit there too, but it's just you just do the loop, man. You just do the loop. Good evening, sir. Brick Wall. Hope you have a good time. Been long since I was here. Oh, Heavy. Thank you for the raid. Yeah. What's going on, man? It's so funny watching the health bar just explode when Seahawks gets hit. Yeah, that is the one thing, right? Like again, it is not like this little nothing burger thing that he has 14,000 health, right? It is really bad. Like so many times I like take one combo from someone and I'm like, wait, why am I dead? You know, it is his biggest weakness, certainly, which is nice to balance out considering how insane, you know, the rest of him is, but it does matter quite a lot that he doesn't have that kind of HP, that he just explodes whenever anyone gets near him, right? And again, which is, again, it's just genuinely absurd to me that this character used to have regular health. He didn't have 14k on launch. Nope, he didn't even have 15k. He had 16k. He had the same health as Gran. He had the same health as, like, Percival. You know? Why? Now again, he released in a much higher power level game. Like even that, you know, that version of Seahawks with the better throw bait and 16,000 health, he wasn't even top 1. But it is funny to think that there did exist a point where this motherfucker was even better. Like his tools were better, and he had more health. Truly something else, man. Well, I should be doing this funny round start. I forgot about that.
Just wait.
Right. I'm being a little too aggressive. Release Grand Blue? Yeah, what a time to be alive. Yeah, she's just punishable for a very long time. Oh, I get empty or a Gate of Demons there, right? Nuh-uh. 2, 3. Yep, there you go. Finally, enforcing my actual safe jump there. Look at that. Turns out it just wins me the game. You just gotta actually safe jump when you're supposed to safe jump, and suddenly, that shit's pretty good. How often do you just defend? Like, the reward seems pretty minimal for the effort to intentionally do so, or is it mostly accidental? It can be intentional. Just defend is, if you don't know what that is, by the way, because it is quite rare. It's when someone hits when you block and you do it like I think it's a 2-frame window. See just right there. It's a 2-frame window before the attack connects. All it does is it builds you a little bit more meter. Certainly there are people like it is a micro optimization that is not very important in general. But there are certain situations if you're blocking like a long multi-hit, think like, Fairy 5U, or some supers like Matera SSBA or something like that, where it could be, like, if you're already blocking it, it's worth it to just see, you can kind of mash back and look at how much meter I build doing this, right? If I'm already blocking it, you see? I build like 12% meter off of just blocking that. So in like those multi-hit scenarios, that's a more common time to use them, right? Because then you just get to farm meter by mashing the back button on your shit. I just realized I'm getting beaten up live. Yeah, don't worry about it, GG's. So that's good. Like that, and at that point, like if you're gonna, because there's like no timing here, there's no risk, right? As long as it's like a true block string like that, you might as well just mash back and get a shit ton of meter, right? Otherwise, I would say that if you're trying to do it in the way of like, I'm not gonna block till they actually hit me, the risk reward on that is probably not worthwhile, because the odds that you just get hit instead because you blocked too late is too high, right? But the meter that, I mean, especially depending on what character you're playing, the meter that provides you, it's not like a parry system, no. The meter that provides you can actually be quite useful. The only example that I can remember off the top of my head of a high-level player who uses this like a lot is Toro. If you watch, unless I'm making this shit up, if you go back and you watch Arc World Tour, in a lot of those sort of like, safer, more like multi-hit cases, and even honestly in some that weren't, right? Toro would do shit like this a lot. Like he would just start doing shit like this, right? He was just blocking even outside of situations like this. I mean, Toro's obviously amazing, right? But one of the big reasons for that, right, is if you're playing this motherfucker, right, that little bit of extra meter, guess what, man? That's like 2, maybe 1 or 2 extra flame carpets every set, which means, I mean, that's if you have a U skill this good, right? If you have a U skill this good, then that's just like straight up the difference between winning and losing potentially, right? Like if the meter, if you have this good of an expenditure of the meter, then I fully understand why he was doing that kind of shit, because U flame carpet is maybe the second best move in the game. Overall, I would say for most people, for like 97% of the player base, it's probably not worth thinking about too much. Every now and then, if you know of like some like big multi-hit attack that's a true block string, think like, again, Matera SSBA, Fairies 5U, what else can I think of off the top of my head here? Charlotta, Sword of Lumiel, I think is a true block string as well, right? Like this thing. I'm pretty sure if you're blocking this thing, you can also, I think it's a true block string, I'm pretty sure. You can't like mash accidentally in the middle and die, right? So if she does something like this, right, you can also, oh, but it's not, the hits are not as common, so it's a little, there you go, you can't just smash it, it's a little harder. There you go, it's a bit of a rhythm game, but you can also do it on stuff like this, right? Bop, 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 right? It's not as good. So like, on like those big multi-hitting, like, 1,000-hit attacks, Luminiera, maybe in certain cases, Vasu Fireball, stuff like that. There are certain situations where you might be like, all right, I'm just gonna, Nier's a big one too. I say that. Nier's a big one too, but while Death is like doing this to you, Nier very well may be doing something else. So like do it with caution, right? But you can certainly also farm a shit ton of meter off just holding, like, mashing back like that when Death is 2-3-6ing you, right? But again, be very careful doing that, because Nier could very much hit you with one of these or some other bullshit, and if you're just holding back and not focusing on what Nier is doing, you could die. But these are sort of the situations where it might be worthwhile to think about doing the just block a little bit more. Even that, though, again, I would argue this is, by and large, a very minor optimization that most of the player base has bigger issues to deal with. Right? It's not that it doesn't do anything, it's good, right? Getting that extra like 10%, 12% meter every time an interaction like that happens, that's good. But, chances are you have some other bigger flaw in your gameplay where if fixing that will get you more rewards than like getting consistent at just blocking shit. The only reason I bring up the multi-hits is because there's no training required here, right? Like once you, like if you know what the multi-hits are, do you have to practice this at all? You just like, as long as you're blocking them, just remember to mash back and you'll get a lot of extra meter. I don't even do this, but like this is something I should do for sure. right? In these situations, right? Just mash back. There's no labbing, there's no optimization. Just mash back and you'll just get a little bit more, right? Not optimizing, just defend is like reason 48 you're losing on the list. Exactly, right? There's way more important things to do. But like, if you really want to do it, these multi-hit situations are like the world's easiest place to do something like that, right? All you have to do is like remember to do it. There's no difficulty in the execution whatsoever. If you want to try actually like just defending your opponent's offense in general more often, no, don't do that, right? That's gonna get you killed more often than not. Again, like unless you've actually gone through all other 48 reasons why you were losing, like trying to be like, okay, I'm like when a 6XL comes in, I'm gonna block it 2 frames before it comes in for the extra 1% meter. Nah, man, you got better shit to worry. You got bigger problems. You got better shit to worry about. I promise you. I promise you. Mr. Ox. As we can fight Vasaraga a little bit. Even though he's gonna make me feel bad about my Seox damage. Execution. He doesn't get it off far 8. Right. That's kind of ass. Yeah. Bonk. What is the frame data on this little... Use that reaction to like cure cancer or something? Use the talent for good? Yeah. Fighting games aren't good? 1, 2, 3. If I don't cancel the empty hand, I want to know like what the frame data... Because it seems like I'm still... like I did still accidentally safe jump that Zoe Dandelion earlier. -5? Yeah, so it is still... You're minus, but if they try to DP, you will still be safe. Interesting. I mean, definitely, why not cancel it, right? You always cancel it. But I was just kind of curious. You also have to delay that overhead a little bit to actually have it hit a guy. Yeah. Good news is because you have to delay it, it means you can't always get the close H. What just a strong Oki loop, honestly. I'm trying to just block more often. My dumbass has managed to backdash an annoying amount because I'm tapping back too quickly for multiple single hits. Yeah, again, Midnight, I would not, right? Like, just on like, big, true block string, like, big multi-hits, that's when I think it's a good idea to do. There, again, Matera SSBA is an example that comes to mind. Fairy 5U. Near's 2-3-6s, but again, be careful. Stuff that hits like 15 times, you know? There are limited examples where I'd be like, this is something that maybe anyone could try and do. Yeah, I don't think am I missing another just like 75 hit true block string type move? I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe. Ooh, that's too slow. Yeah, gotcha. You gotta do it off the... I think you have to do it off the Rekka wall bounce, right? It's like you launch them off Raging Strike, and then you do this, right? And then you do that, and like that's where you get your raw SSVA.
Here begins Fate's episode.
Ladiva! Alright. This could be spooky. It's pretty easy to get meter off Sandy's element discharge. Yep, sure. That's another one too. The guard crush off of his 2-1. It's a true block string, right? And there's a bunch of hits to it. I don't like this matchup because I have to run at Ladiva, which I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but that is a little bit scary, especially when your name is Seox and you have 14,000 HP. But Country Girls will hopefully make do. Yep. 6XL close end will still beat Ladiva SPD shenanigans, luckily. Bonk. It's just, you know, it's the $2 million loop, man. The loop just does everything. Oh, I already Raging Struck. Okay. Low HP Rushdown versus Grapplers, a classic matchup. Yeah. Vayne 236 and Vera come to mind. Yeah, that's true. Wild Beat and Darkane, right? I mean, Darkane's a little short. Wild Beat for sure, though. You have enough time to like capitalize off some dumb shit. Immediately, I'm scared. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's not great. Oh, I am plus there. Nice. They don't know. You take those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! Probably shouldn't have brave countered that. They could have blocked it, but I was just kind of banking on hoping they wouldn't know how. I'm just gonna crouch. Oh, headbutt. I'm scared. Oh, nuh-uh. Amazing. Thank you very much, Gate of Demons, for being my lord and savior. Yeah, even Ladiva's dead here with the 18k. 10-10 matchups, my beloved. Entire combo damage versus singular SPD. I think this is one of those matchups. I mean, I still feel like this is good for Ladiva. I did talk to Gabba. He told me about like why he thinks it might actually be good for Seox in the sense of like, Seahawks doesn't necessarily have to be in Ladiva's face a lot of the time. You can really, like, you can weave in and out very well, right? But, like, even then, that's one of those things where it's like, it could be good for Seahawks if you play it really well, which obviously my Seahawks is not necessarily going to do. I'm just going to be kind of running them down. So, still very scary. It's one of those ones where you can't really afford to make too many mistakes as the Seahawks, right? Very skewed risk-reward as well. Like, it's not just that Ladiva has more HP than you, she also does more damage than you. Which is really, I mean, that's like the nightmare, right? That's the nightmare scenario. Like, low HP. Seahawks isn't a low damage character on average. He's a low damage character on, like, these big cash-out combos for sure. You know, like, that's like this. He gets a lot of close H on his, like, regular BMB, right? So, like, this being, like, you know, that's like 5270 is not so bad for leading into, like, more Oki and stuff like that. It's just more so if you get, like, a big, like, a counter hit close H or something like that, or a big starter, Ladiva is going to do, like, twice as much damage as this little rat fella is. So it gets scary. It gets scary. Oh, this Ladiva one and done me earlier, and now here we are again. I apologize, Miss Diva. I'll get to S++ real quick, and then I won't be your problem anymore. I'm sorry. I think they might be actively engaging with their router right now. Oh, no, never mind. I thought they were just saying, you know, they weren't going to take it. They weren't going to let the game run them into this bullshit-ass Seahawks again. Game wouldn't let me rematch. I didn't know one and done you. Oh, fair enough. My bad. Honestly, I think it's totally fair if anyone ever one and dones me while we're doing these master climbs, because I am just like smurfing, right? So I didn't hold that against you whatsoever. But good to know that it was the rematch book. Thank you for clarifying. But like, see, like for real, I'm like, I'm out. Especially when I'm in S+, I feel really bad about it, you know. I'm just fucking smurfing. So if someone one and dones me, I'm like, that's fair. I deserve that, right? That's completely 100% on me. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Howdy, hello, two-spin. Yep. Can't really get anything off of that, I don't think. I thought they would 2U. They did not 2U. It's just, oh god. Where's my health, man? 2 SPDs? Why? Why is it 2 SPDs, my entire health bar? Okay, it's okay, we got throw baits though. Nuh-uh. 2, 3. That's a punish. He's right. I didn't fucking hold it again. Oh, okay. See what I mean? Like, see how I was, like, winning the entire time, and yet I almost died? Like, 3 SPDs. That's 3 SPDs. That's all that happened to me.
No one has ever put that.
Is that jumping projectile an overhead or a medium? It's a medium. Like, you can block it crouching. It just functions as a really nice throw bait. Especially against strike tech. I've been told it actually loses to throw tech a little bit more than you'd expect, because it's grounded for longer than you'd think. Oh! Yeah, I can't close H after that. Not against Ladiva. So true, bestie. Okay. I'm scared. That's not. This seems scary. Oh, gee, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead, man. Oh my. Where does it go? Where does it all go, man? What do you think is the hardest to play in this game? It sure felt like Nier. That was the wedding yesterday. Very, very fun. Tiring, exhausting, but very, very fun. Like in a good way, you know? 3 interactions in a dream, for real. Oh, I jumped. I'm scared of the command grab, man. I'm gonna die, man. Okay. That's bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm dead, I think. I'm alive. Get away from me. Your form needs work. Get thrown again. Uh-oh. I'm safe. I'm getting out of here at least. It's so scary. It's interesting to see Ladiva's game plan change depending on the matchup. Most of the time I see you aggro on her, but here she's mostly defense plus punish. I mean, it's more so because Seahawks will do the aggro for her, right? So she doesn't have to worry about closing the distance. She just kills him when he gets it. Oh no, man. They have locked the fuck in, and I do not appreciate any of it. Oh, I couldn't even. I tried to mash. It beat out my mash on the plus frames. Oh my god, help! Yeah, okay. Am I dead? They have worked the crowd up? I think they have worked the crowd up. Are you seeing this shit? They've locked in, man. You doing an Evo watch party this weekend? That's the idea. Is reversal also being a parry is scary? Yep. Alright, alright, alright. It's fine. Now we're the ones with the leads. Which... I did 6XL into mediums against Ladiva, man. What am I doing? Okay, it's fine. Turns out I wasn't scared for a second. Turns out it was always fine. Double fine, even. I'm scared. Can you tell that I'm scared? Because I am! Am I fucking dead, man? No, no. I think they could have done more damage if they Larry did, but I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I did 6XL to close out, I thought. What happened? Oh, it's a safe jab, isn't it? Oh, you're too good. Okay. Yep, yep. Got fucking ran over. They locked the fuck in, and that's that. Got that? Seahawks. Nar would probably be easier the more time I had on her. I don't think Narmaya is as hard to play as Nier, personally. I don't think so. GG's, GG's. I don't think Narm is as hard to play as Nier. Didn't know I had that in me. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Yeah, Evo's this weekend. We will. I think Grand Blue pools are on Friday. I have to look at the schedule, but I will be probably streaming on Friday for the special occasion. The spirit of Ladiva possessed you. I did get scared as well, which I mean that's a classic, right? It's the grappler effect. Cagliostro surely is the hardest character. I mean, she's funky for sure, right? She's funky. It's not really the best data to go off anyway. They were both me smurfing to master in one day. I mean, that's not really, yeah. Both characters are easy when I fight people I'm better than. Oh, okay, run back. Let's see. All you have to do is not fear the grappler. Thoughts? All you have to do is just be brave, and everything will work out fine. Go ahead and confirm that and stuff. Yep. That is nice that it gets out of, even like the buffs to you still doesn't quite reach there. So that's pretty nice, certainly. I really should be anti-airing. Like ever. Oh no! Oh, I could have taken a lot of damage there. I am not gonna hold you. I appreciate them mixing it up. Forgot you don't get the gated demons off far H, only close H. Woo! That's what I get for trying to run away. One brave point, Seahawks? Are we sure? Okay. That's not full cinematic. Sure thing, man. Whatever you say. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, boy. Not a fan of this. Oh, I tried to far H to anti-air. It didn't work. I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. Nice. I got strong. And the 5U after, because why not? Far L into 5U is crazy. What a combo, truly. What the? Parrish. No wall bounce. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I gotta keep. I gotta keep those block strings a little tighter with this new SPD menace that roams amongst us. Oh, I thought I would get the big red counter sparks. My dumbass did not get the big red counter sparks. Okay, we'll take those. 1, 2. You are dead, I believe. Yep. Relatively simple here. Whoa. East Steam is so good, man. Oh, God. Oh, double God. My bad. I should not be mashing after a light Lariat, but it always just looks like he pauses there for so long, you know? Oh, no, man. Nope. This is the bad place. Oh. Oh, okay. Chansu. I'll cut you. It's fair. They could also have done super there, and I would have just killed my ass straight up. I thought I beat them. Oh, Jesus. I thought I 6XL'd them, and it completely short-circuited my brain. When I got hit by the 6XL, I actually shit my pants, I think. Oh gee, they're mixing up their options really well too. They're using like your the more silly options on Medivh. They are using them like once a set, once every couple sets, as they should be. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah. Gotta start 2M'ing to beat out, like when I have some slight plus frames, to beat out Mr. 2U. Yeah, D.Va's overhead is not slower than average. It's just, you know, oh my god! He mashed after, and you know what? I tried to brave counter it despite crouching it. Oh, it's a safe jab. Nice, man. I keep not thinking the sleeve is gonna do that, and they do safe jab me. That's nice, that's nice. It's 22 frames, I think, per overhead. Yeah, 2M. A little bit faster, right? Gonna be a little bit more reliable for us. Did not mean to do that. Ah! Oh man, my preemptive brave counter habit is really kicking my ass right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Super interesting. Okay, I mean, I'm kind of glad for her to not have the meter here, but this is spooky, man. Get in here. Okay. Worst part is you're not dead. Yeah. Worst part is you're alive. And I am very much one even mid-screen combo away from death right now. I got to do this. Oh my god! Alright. I gotta remember, 2M, man. Oh no, 2M will get crushed, actually. It is really funny that he just says no. It's true. 2M will just get crushed by 2U in that case. Oh! M Larry. Okay, not getting unchecked this time. I've been getting unchecked too much for my own liking. Don't really know how to... I mean, Gated Demons would have worked, but it's fine. We'll just do this. Okay. I really don't like where my Brave points are at right now. Alright, okay. I straight up didn't have Rekka. I didn't know what to do. My brain short-circuited, but we're alive. This does feel a little current objective survive. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe I just have to be a little bit more defensive sometimes. I'm just being too predictably aggro. Oh, I tried to interrupt, but I did 2H right there instead of 2M. And therefore, I've been summarily executed. Yeah. She is slow. Use that against her. Oh no! No backdashing allowed. Okay, fine. Ah, dude, I'm on no BP. I don't like that. I am scared. I'm just doing shit. Doesn't confirm, man. Oh my god. Oh, that doesn't work either. You know, on the second one, I really should have. The first one, I thought about it. I did not think they were going to do it on the second one, but I absolutely should have known. Owie. The SP debuff feels strong here before Seahawks gonna bully D.Va on defense. He still can, but like, yeah, the SP debuff makes her defense significantly spookier in just about every imaginable capacity, right? A little too early on the throw there, but I fuck with the idea. I thought, see, I down back there trying to beat 2U, but he just SPD'd my ass, right? That's on me, big dog. I forgot. You can just do that. 1, 2, 3. I'm not holding the button. What's wrong with me? this is not the time. We can't be messing up our like basic Seahawks shit in this sweater weather, man. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I really need that Brave point back. I'm not gonna hold you, Chief. I'm not even gonna do Raging Strike. I just really need to not be on 1 BP against D.Va. Okay, yep. That's the only thing I can realistically do on that throw bait scenario. I don't think I have a button that will beat 2U there. 2M will get crushed. Everything else is too slow, or will get crushed as well. All right. So I think most of the time a 7-frame heavy attackable move, you gotta just hope that shit, you can make that shit whiff. Right? You gotta just, you know, I gotta stop forgetting you can do that. 1, 2. Ladiva's that scary? Yep. Especially when you got 14. Especially when you got 14,000 health, man. Get away from me. This is not airborne yet. This is the thing that Seahawks has warned me about. It stays grounded for longer than you'd expect. What a way to die to Ladiva. Oh my, good games. What a terrifying character, man. What a terrifying fucking character. Well done by Aperture as well. Very, like, mixing up their options really well. Ow, ow, ow. Ladiva is that scary, man. Ladiva is absolutely that scary. And again, especially when you're playing this fella. She's got 4,000 more HP than me, and she does more damage than me. Certainly, I mean, it's like one of those things where I can just get her in the corner, and then she never gets to play the game ever again. But you make one mistake, you know, I'm still making a lot of mistakes on my Seahawks. You know, I'm like not holding my empty hand sometimes, shit like that. So like, this is not a matchup where Seahawks can afford to make many mistakes, at the very least. I had to play against Ladiva as Lance for similar reasons. Yep. Right, character with more health and more damage. Again, if you just play solid, you very much can keep her from ever touching the controller. But that's a good old Chip versus Potemkin. Kind of, yeah. It's a little different though, I think, right? And that, like, Chip, if I remember correctly, Chip hits pretty hard. Oh, that's right. I'm looking at like Red Eyes Black Dragon right now. I kind of fuck with him. Kind of a big fan of Mr. Red Eyes. That is definitely not the correct thing to do there. It's fine. Nuh-uh. This work? Oh, I tried to super. I did not get super. I don't know why, but doesn't matter anymore. Oh, my 2H. That was a preemptive Brave counter and a half. Dude, it's such a good punish tool. That shit is insane. Oh boy! You're not dead, I don't think. Nah. It's the same situation if Chip lets Pot play the game, he'll blow up and die. Yeah. Oh. Chip hits pretty hard, he doesn't meet all his DP at least, but 2 Pot Busters and he's gone? Right. Similar, right? But yeah, it's a little bit less damage on the Seahawks end of the equation in this game, I think. Oh, my 6H! It did nothing. That was definitely meant to be a DP, I imagine. I can't imagine what that matchup looks like these days. True, I mean, Pot is a bit of a heat-seeking missile now. I tried to dash block, but you can't cancel your dash into the block for a little bit. Now it's too late. No, man. You know? I didn't want to hit my close H anyway, probably. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's so fast. No, man. Pot has been top tier for 6 months now? Yeah. Strive hits harder, mostly because that's Strive, and Pot is still Pot? Yeah, for sure. But I think my point is I think the number of interactions that Chip has to win to kill Pot is lower than the number of interactions that Seahawks has to win to kill Ladiva, I think, is basically my main point. While still dying in, 2 to 3 interactions from the other side. Ow. Oh, right! That's a Brave yeah. That's a Brave counter fucker. I'm gonna call you out, and I was right. That's good. I didn't know you could roll. I thought you couldn't roll that. Strength. That doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. 2, 3. Bonk. Oh, I do. Why? I feel like I hold it, but I let go because I want to do. It's like, okay, we're gonna do overhead or low. And I let go of it way too early, right? Every time I'm fucking up that very close up you can. Yeah. Seahawks versus Voss might be more apt, amusingly, since Voss has the big normals. True. It's a big swipe, and that box is pretty accurate towards it. That's fair.
Let's begin.
I tried to bait out a 6XH. I did not bait out a 6XH. I just got smacked by a 6XL instead. He's out of Dragon. That means he's no longer a character. That's good news. Oh, that's not DP. What the hell? I could have still punished that too. I just expected the other guy. 1, 2, 3. This is an ass conversion, but you know, what can you do? It's all come full circle. Pot was top tier in the beta too. I don't know if Pot was actually top tier in the beta. I feel like grapplers tend to just be incredibly overrated when a game first comes out because they tend to be simple and the things about them are strong and the counterplay towards them is good fundamentals, which no one has when the game comes out. You know what I mean? So I don't know if like every single beta for every single fighting game, the grappler has been like 3 tiers higher than they were immediately on release, right? Now he definitely is, from what I understand of Stride, but there you go. I gotta hold it until he leaves the wall. I think that's my mistake. That's why I keep fucking it up. Vetus hold that guy with 3rd health wild throw. Soul angry dudes. Nice. Okay. Bonk, bonk. Ooh! The conversions on this rat fella. Yep. Actually, safe jump your safe jumps. You will get supremely good reward off of it. If I got home, all I got to snipe with is a build of Air Abel. Abel Seahawks seems really funny. That's one of the Seahawks, like, actually, he does less damage than Abel, but he's actually got more health. Which is the only time he ever feels that way, right? It's fine. Gear is top tier since day 1. That's the Mortal Kombat sand backshots individual. Is that correct? The guy who gives you, he like, freezes you in time and then fucks you in the ass, like, mid-set. Is that right? He doesn't need his own health. That helps. Yeah, yeah. And that's the reason why he has more health than Abel. Because they both have 14k, but Abel more like, you know, again, that's a lie fed to you by the government to keep you broke and stupid. Abel has something like 10k on average, probably, with how much he keeps eating between rounds, or during rounds, sorry. Correct? Yeah, he's sand backshots, fella? Yeah, yeah. Like, Avatar very easily can end up, he now digs in your asshole as well? That's crazy.
Face your maker.
I can't believe they buffed his ability to give you backshots. He was already so good. Why is that the thing you remember? Because I'm not really that big into Mortal Kombat, and I saw that combo once on like a video or something, and I was like, that's funny. He like froze someone while they were bent over, and then he has like this attack that looks like it's like King's like forward 1+2 or whatever, you know, his little like chest bump. It kind of looks like that. But he just you know, Geras, he froze. I can't remember, it was like Liu Kang or something. He like froze him, bent upside down, and then he just did that attack multiple times, and it just looked like he was digging in his ass. Is that such a wild thing to remember? Become ass! We master yet? No, we just started, basically. We played like 20 minutes of Seahawks, I think. A week ago. And now here we are! Yes, it is. I think it's a normal thing. Honestly, I think every accusation is a confession. I think that you secretly are the weirdo, and you're trying to put that evil on me. Become ass! It feels like a nice active 2M that Zoe's rocking there, huh? That was supposed to be the parry, for sure. I just hold him back. Because my brain doesn't function. Oh. Become ass? How do you enjoy this game, deadass? I like it. If you don't, that's totally fine. Believe it or not, a lot of this shit is subjective. It's a good game. I'd agree. If you don't think so, man, that's totally fine. I'm sure there's shit that you like that I don't like, and I'm sure there's shit that we both like or hate that a third person is like, this shit's dope. Not even mentioning the person crashing out on the mic in that clip either. Honestly, I don't even remember that part. All I remember is Geras digging in that dude's ass, man. I don't even remember a dude crashing out. Become ass. Okay, sure. Good game's good, exactly. Subjectivity really is, like, it is fucked up, huh? Like, I know it sounds like it's, like, the stupidest thing that anyone's ever said, and, like, it very well may be, right? I'm not gonna hold you, right? I played it, and everything just auto combos. That's fine, man, yeah, I mean, if it, like, you're wrong, right? The auto combos are certainly, like, they're part of it, but, like, describing, I thought you were gonna say 6XL. I feel like that's a more, most people are like, oh, everyone just does dash L and go. So to my understanding, I think you just didn't play the game very much. It's not a bad game. It's really beginner friendly. That's fair. There's, I mean, listen, man. If you want, there's characters with like 1 frame links and shit like that, right? There's characters with like 1 frame links and shit like that in their combos. You know, there's complicated optimals certainly. There's a lot of like depth in the neutral and offense and defense and stuff like that. But if you didn't enjoy, like, at the end of the day, you never get to any of that stuff unless, like, the beginning part grabs you, right? No one starts labbing out all the advanced shit unless you already have a bunch of fighting game experience, so. If the early bits of the game didn't grab you, then that's totally fair, brother. I hope you have a fighting game that you do fuck with out there. Well, I was saying earlier, subjectivity, right? I know it's like the stupidest thing that any person has ever said. Like, isn't it just weird how, like, everyone has, like, different opinions? I know it's like stoner talk, right? But isn't it crazy that, like, even on shit that doesn't matter, obviously on shit that matters, it kind of, you know, makes a little bit more sense why people might disagree and stuff like that, but even on shit that doesn't matter, like what movies are good and shit like that, it's funny how, like, one person can be like, this is my favorite movie ever, another person can be like, actually, this shit is straight ass. Break out of the backshot combo link if you want to do it. You're talking about the Geras link? I don't have either version of MK that he's in, I think, to boot up and do that combo, but ow. Your auto combo pressure is bad. It's one of the first things you learn not to do. That's right. And often even like extending your combos with auto combo that might not be the correct thing to do depending on the structure. Now at mid screen like this, right? I want the carry, so I'm gonna do that shit. Okay. Parrish, Ramirez? Little Red Riding Hood Seahawks. What do you mean by this? Can't stop the fury. I saw that. That's interesting though, because I was told by the Seahawks that that H throw bait actually loses out to throw more often than you might think, right? Like he's not airborne until a few more frames later than you might expect. And I was like, well, okay, I had this thought today actually. I was like, obviously, like, I'm not, you know, the Seahawks probably know what they're talking about, but that is one of those things that kind of sounds like someone thinking that their tools are worse than they actually are. You know what I mean? But then I did it, and like a few frames into it, I just got straight up command grab supered out of it by Ladiva, and I was like, you know, no, they're cooking. It's the rare throw bait that loses to throw more often than strike, which I can't think of a second one, right? I played Central Fiction, Exert, and Strive, and this one too. Exert's definitely the best one. Strive's pretty good too. BBCF is good. Strive's a good balance between complicated and beginner friendly. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Strive was fun from what I played of it. Didn't hold my attention for as long, but it's a fun game. I played like 10 hours of Central Fiction or something like that, aka like nothing. But that, you know, Taker is complete ass in that game, but he's a fun guy. What about Vasaraga? Do you think he should be nerfed if anything? Yeah, probably. I think they went a little far on Voss, personally. I think he certainly is in the camp of people where I'm like, well, maybe he shouldn't be able to do that.
It's not over.
I was thinking the other day that L Setsuna might not be that great at round start. What's your opinion on that?
Execution.
Do you die if they hard call it out with like a forward jump? No way, let me have my time, man. It's been 2 months. What should be nerfed then? I mean, it's rough, right? 'Cause you never want to suggest like reverting a buff, because I think it's just like a feels bad moment, right? But like, Soulforge being a gauge feels like a mistake. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? There's a lot of stuff they did, right? There's a lot of stuff they did, and he got better in a lot of ways. Right? If there's one thing that every time, like maybe it's just like guy hates new thing, right? But I feel like that's not usually my thing, and honestly, if anything, like, historically, I feel like most people would call me Vasaraga's strongest down player, right? But Soulforge feels like it shouldn't be a gauge. He shouldn't get multiple Soulforge per Soulforge. I feel like it just made him too good across the board. It buffed his already very strong offense. It made his neutral more belligerent. It even made his defense, which is the worst part about him, more belligerent, right? That to me, I mean, obviously people say like, oh, his 5M, his fire, like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not against Vasaraga being, like, you know, at least somewhat good, though I do think Vasaraga is certainly one of those characters where, kind of like Ladiva or like Thane or stuff like that, where you have to be a little bit more careful with them, because they may or may not bring horror upon the community. But I'm not against it being strong. Soulforge being a game feels a little much. Not die, but not in a great position if the opponent gets a combo in the corner. When I say die, can they get like a punish on you? It's like straight up punishable, yes? If they Soulforge is a win con? Yeah? Okay. And then yeah, I mean that's I would call that, you know. Right, that's risky. I mean certainly you can do it, because like if they jump and you do nothing, you can 2H them. And as long as you have a good 2H combo, you know, you can sort of like flip-flop the risk reward. But if it's risky like that, it probably shouldn't be your default go. Oh, I tried to 6XL and I rolled accidentally. It probably shouldn't be like your default go-to round start option if there's just like a very simple bit of counterplay that kills you for attempting it, right? Okay. Soulforge is a win con, but it's a bit too strong as of now. Yeah, I mean, you got 2 stomps instead of 3. I mean, the thing about Soulforge for me, the reason that I say it being a gauge feels like a mistake, is that when it was 1, right? When it was 1, it was maybe the best 5U in the game, right? The Seahawks say, nuh-uh. Yep. When he does his fireball, he goes, nuh-uh. Right, like, when it was 1, before it was a game, when Voss just got the 1 armor per armor, that, like, just him hitting 5U, standing there for 40 frames, and then just, you know, getting that hit of armor, or those, like, 3 hits of armor, that felt like one of the best 5Us in the entire game. And then they were like, what if it was 3 times as good? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where I take issue with it. Soulforge was not the... like, if you want to buff Vasaraga, Soulforge is incredibly strong and always has been. Even, like, back in the day on, like, release Grand Blue, when Voss was, like, genuinely, like, pretty not good, right? Soulforge was still crazy. Right? So, like, that, Soulforge was never the problem. Are you dead? Ah, I don't think that. No, you are. Right? You are? With 1 Brave point? Yeah! Okay. But, like, if we're not gonna revert buffs, then I don't really know. If we're not gonna revert, like, big buffs like that, because in general, they have not really been fans of doing that. Like, even if they, you know, they buff a character and they take something away or something, it's usually not, like, they don't just revert to the buffs that they gave them. So if we're not gonna do that, I think we need... you're just going to have to make a lot of other shit about him worse, right? Like, you're gonna need to make, you know, we're going to find ways to make his neutral and defense worse if we're going to keep whatever the fuck he does on offense now. Which again, I mean, the Soulforge buff helps his neutral and his defense as well, but... you have to make, like, his reversals even worse. Like, you have to make, like, you grab even worse than it already is, and, like, you tackle, you have to make the armor start up in, like, 11 frames, like Sora's dash punch, or something like that, you know? You have to, like, make his walk speed and dash speed, like, even slower or something, like... I think we gotta hit that man on neutral and on defense if we're gonna let him be whatever the fuck he is currently without reverting anything, which I think is... they usually don't, unless they've made, like, a horrible mistake, which, like, I mean, it feels like a little much. I don't know that it's like, oh my god, what did they do? Right? So I don't think we're talking about, like, literally, like, crisis mode, we have to fix this, what are we gonna do, guys? Vasaraga's fine, right? I mean, he's strong, right? I'm not saying he's, like, doesn't need nerfs, but, like, it's not like he's running the video game or something. So... I don't think they're gonna revert anything, but we have to hit him a little bit. How goes the climb with the couch scratcher today? I mean, we're just doing the same loop over and over, and it's working. We win neutral because we're fast as fuck. We get people to the corner. We do the loop of despair and evil upon them, right? And then we go from there. He's no Grimnir yet, but I think the problem with Voss is that, you know, Grim is very, very strong. But Grim, at least, like, he is, like, at least, like, a bit of a fucky character, and certainly Voss, I would say, used to be like a pretty fucky character, like a pretty difficult character to play, right? They slopped him up a little bit in this patch, I think, right? Oh! This does happen. I'm dead, by the way. Oh, dude, that Vera, even base Vera, absolutely kills me for free there, like so, with some damage to spare, but we get there. No, man.
Lightweight.
Fair. Okay. Oh, the command grab, nice. Very strong, he's a little fiddly, yeah. I think they kind of slopped Voss up a little bit. The Soulforge buffs into a universal problem I have where pseudo installs have no way for the opponent to interact with them. I don't think that's necessarily true. I mean, that's an idea too, right? I don't think that's true in that, like, one of the ways that you interact with Voss Soulforge is he does need 40 frames of no, he needs 40 frames of no interruption to do it. So unless he's already one neutral without Soulforge in some way, shape, or form, then it can be kind of difficult for him to get there, right? That's an idea for another potential change to Voss. I mean, this would be pretty mean, but if you want to make Soulforge, like, have more startup, like, make that shit instead of a 40 frame animation, you make it, oh my Jesus, what do you mean? If you want to make that shit like a 50 or 55 frame startup or something, right? That's going to highly limit the amount of knockdowns where he can actually get Soulforge safely. It's going to fuck with his pressure. That's a mean nerf, though, right? I don't think we got to do all that. I don't think we got it, because that would fuck up Vasaraga's, like, fundamental pressure structures and reward structure in a way that is probably a little too much, right? You can make it more interactable in that sense, though, I mean, 10 frames maybe a little bit much. You could do, even if you made it like 45, it would lead to a lot more situations where Voss, he would need a little bit more free time to be able to get that online safely. Yeah. You're a go moment.
Execution.
But the general interaction with Voss Soulforge as of right now, right, is that you try and hit him and never let him get started, right? What if a percent damage nerf for Voss? I don't think so. I mean, because, again, usually when I want to nerf characters, I don't like taking away, like, the thing that makes them them, right? And Voss is a big, slow armored dude that kills you when he gets over there. Right. It's the same reason that I wouldn't want to, like, nerf Grimm's ability to, like, do crazy shit with his seal dashes. Because, like, why are we playing the video game, right? Why am I playing the fighting game? Like, if I'm a Vasaraga player, I'm playing the game to be big, slow guy who gets over there and murders you when I hit you. If I don't murder you when I hit you, why am I playing the video game, If I'm playing Grimm, I want to do, like, crazy, fiddly shit with the seal dashes and, like, make you question where you even are on the screen, right? That's why, like, when we talk about Grimm, I'm like, I'm okay for him to keep all the crazy shit he can do, like, maybe make him, like, a 14,000 health character, like Seahawks and shit, right? He still gets to do all his stuff, it's just his risk-reward gets significantly worse across the board, right? So I don't think, I would like to lean probably more into, like, not even necessarily just Vasaraga's weaknesses, but also things that aren't his, like, fundamental character identity, right? It's not the startup I have issue with. I don't like so many characters have win cons where they power up or put a thing down, and getting hits does not affect their power up. I think a lot of stuff goes away on hits in this game, right? Some things don't go away on block. I can talk about Grimnir's seals, right? Vasaraga Soulforge, I mean, technically, it depends on how many times you hit him, how exactly you're going to interact with it, right? But, like, Kag's traps go away on hit. I think Vikala's go away on hit as well, right? What are the, like, temporary things that people put down that, so yeah, Voss Soulforge doesn't go away on hit, it goes away on 3 hits, I suppose. But, I mean, the gauge as well makes it a little bit less true in that case. A little Mind Rhyme. Grand main. I shouldn't be calling Matera across the screen and getting followed by you Butterfly. Okay, you Butterfly is a specific. To be fair, like, that's Hitler on wings, right? Like, that move, like, to point at you Butterfly and go, this is a fundamental design problem across a lot of moves in the video game. Nothing does it like you Butterfly. I agree. I absolutely agree. You Butterfly. There's a strong argument for how good that shit is. There's a strong argument it should go away on block, not even on hit. But let's not get too crazy. But yeah, you Butterfly is not the the standard that the rest of the game should be held to, I think. You Butterfly is what we in the industry call a mistake. That is the best move in the game for my money. I said when I was talking earlier, I said Flame Carper was the second best move in the game, and it's because it's not you Butterfly. Dude, I love that Eureka. Like, that is something that I really didn't think about on Seahawks. And I have to play him to actually, like, really understand. Eureka is so nice. Like, you might be like, oh, it's minus on block, it doesn't give him a combo on hit, like, what's the point? It's like, it feels like the best whiff punish tool in, like, the game. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's safe, it's incredibly fast, it's so nice. Like, that, like, as I've played more of Seahawks, I've fallen in love with that shit. It's amazing. Having a fast full screen punch is nice. Yeah, this is, to my understanding, the fastest full screen punch. Like, this shit is even faster than, like, Grimnir Bionic Arm. And the problem with Grimnir Bionic Arm, I mean, it's an amazing use skill. But, like, it's unsafe, right? It's like, if you're gonna fuck up and, like, try to punish something with Grimnir Bionic Arm that you can't punish, you're going to eat a combo for it. Now, again, if you hit them, they're gonna eat a combo, which he won't with Seahawks, but... It's just, like, it being safe means I gotta just throw it out. Even if I'm not sure, I gotta just throw that shit out, and it'll probably be fine. Right. This got projectile invul? Yes! Oh, but it's not full cinematic. Soul Forge gets broken, but if you hit him in armor, I think you hit him while... if you hit him while it's up before he armors up, it should also go away. I don't think that's too much. Maybe. This has been a strange set of conversions by your boy, but Mr. Mayan Ryan here has been very aggressive, so it's worked out. I think he is fuzzy high-lowing it, so that's a problem. My move is not just free dubs. It is so hard to, like, you know how, when I talk about Catalina, right? I'm like, Catalina's the only character in the game, basically, where I don't really hold the fact that she doesn't have, like, a good throw bait against her, because, like, she just has the best buttons in the game, so she basically, like, she can just stand there in the Grand Blue Zone and all your options disappear, right? Seahawks is kind of in a similar vein. Oh, I'm throwing. I'm gonna fucking die. Seahawks is similar in that, like, Seahawks' buttons are bad, but, like, who gives a fuck? He's so fast, you can't play footsies with this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, he's, like, the one character in the game where I feel like I don't really... His buttons suck for the mid-range, but, like, literally, who cares? He's so fast, it doesn't matter, unironically, for real. Like, no haha, no funny, right? He's so fast, he can just run at you, and that's his mid-range, and it works, right? Especially in a game with 6XL, like, it doesn't matter. Seahawks' buttons is bad, who gives a flying fuck? Right? Like, I hit Siegfried in the middle of the startup of his far M, because I'm that fast, you know? Like, he was trying to play footsies. I just got there before his far M started up. He's gonna, like, I'll just have the screen away. Seahawks has two states, in your face and currently approaching your face. That's right. That's right. Oh no! Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Okay, all right. They did fuck up Siegfried's entire. They fucked up his sandwich 5 times, unfortunately. Delay teching with 2H. Oh my God! I'm dead in 2 interactions, and one of them was a draw. Yeah, that's the other side of this matchup, right? I'm dead in 2 interactions, and one of them was a combo drop. To be fair, Sieg is slower than my grandma. His far M's not that slow. The button is, I think, like 8 or 9 frames, but it's not even his walk speed I'm talking about. He's swinging his far M. We hit him mid-far M startup. You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about his, like, walking back and forth. I'm talking about his buttons, which are, yeah. He can chase anything down. Like, the character is just too fast. Oh, yeah, again, yeah. Delay teching with throw against Seahawks. Pretty effective in general. He's trying to kill me.
Execution.
Ferris. Oh, fuck! They actually did nerf that. Yeah, yeah. It used to be basically still be my turn after that, damn near. You are scaring me. You are so obviously trying to kill me, and I really don't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Those, like, staggered close L's, do you have any idea how fucking terrifying that is to be coming at Siegfried, or coming at Seahawks from Siegfried? Any one of those could have been a delayed close H, and I go straight to whatever god this cat boy worships. Ooh, but yeah, it's so, like, it is funny when you get to, like, extremes like this, right? Because, like, he just doesn't, like, what is he doesn't need, like, oh, Seahawks' buttons are so, you know, they're so bad for the mid-range. Look at how small his 2M is, you know, even his far M's not that good. Who gives a fuck, man? Boom, right? Him goddamn, like, him running from, like, out from, like, here. This is a goddamn reaction check for Seahawks to, like, get over here, man. I don't know how many, this shit is, like, 20 frames for him to be running from, like, outside of 6XL distance to right in your face. It's like, it's a goddamn reaction check. I mean, and he's got 6XL, too, so he's got this last little burst. So, like, from here, Seahawks can get to your ass in, like, 20 frames, you know what I mean? It's wild. He's too fast. His walk speed's good, too, but it really is that dash speed, right? That dash speed just means the character, he doesn't have to play neutral, man, because he's already here. Welcome. I have arrived. Right? That's like a third of a second or something like that, right? Seahawks normals are slow, but he's 2 steps from teleporting into you all the time. They're not slow, they're small. His normals are not slow. He has premium ass frame data on every single button he has besides 2U, basically. It's just that they're small, right? Seahawks is never going to be winning any kind of poke war in the mid-range. But, like, if you're in the range where your normals are effective, Seahawks is seconds away from being directly in your face, right? Hello, friend. Hello, GBH. On the Sandal Farm. Welcome, welcome. Seahawks be good as a DoorDash runner. So true. Oh. It's my equal. Finally, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Windlefun. Bonk, bonk. Not a counter hit, but I'll still take a combo on Windlefun any day. Look at that. Finally, someone just like me, man. Someone just like me, man. Finally. If you're in mid-range, you're actually in melee with him. You just don't know it yet. Exactly. Exactly. Fuck mistyped. Okay, you're good. You're good. I got you. Show some grit. Gritless. Extremely Mega Mind voice. Gritless. Bonk, 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 bonk. I gotta start holding that for a little longer, man. There. Oh boy. Hello, Windlefun. No, did my both of the hits wrong. I'm a buffoon. I'm a loser. Oh, I wanted to get the Seahawks brain rot. I wanted to do parry after the Eureka, but I didn't get it in time. Would it be funny and terrifying for Seahawks to get wind installed just for a day? Mike, can you believe? Like, he would actually be teleporting. Like, unironically, him going from full screen would be, like, either a reaction check or just straight unreactable. Hard to say. Look at, like, Windlefun, there's too big of a gap. Like, I've never felt that. I don't know, like, this is a very niche bit of, like, experience. Because, like, you have to have fought Windlefun on multiple different characters. But I've never once thought, man, the gap between Windlefun's fireballs is so big. You know what I mean? I just, like, got in there. I was able to, between the fireballs, I just got in his face. Now, I've never felt that ever, fighting Windlefun. Where it's like, man, yawn. These fireballs, it's so slow. So much time between every individual fireball. This guy should really pick up the pace a little bit. I would like to take your brave points away. Is wind really what you do in this matchup? Try to match his speed? Almost certainly not. GBH is having a fun time. GBH is just like enjoying himself. But no, I would wager that you don't want to do that.
Need your strength.
I preemptively brave countered! I'm dead. Nice. Going from this guy back to Ladiva is gonna be some major whiplash. Yeah. Give Seahawks Gale Dash, it's a good idea, trust. I preemptively brave countered, man. Nice, I like the run up SSBA. I fuck with it. Hey, when I show some grit. Sure. No, sir. There you go. Actually let the close H rock this time. I thought that would drop, but Seahawks just has no jank in his combos, because why would he? Original Fantastic Four member? There's no way they would give him that kind of evil, fully intentional Raging Strike anti-air. No, sir. The Seahawks brain rot. Be upon you. Oh, it's a punish. Oh, he can't block after he air dashes. Yeah. I guess he can't do anything after he air dashes. Oh, it's a wall bounce! Nice, well done.
Get grabbed, comma, nerd.
Rusty Osprey, thank you for the follow.
I can tell you've all.
He's playing both sides of the chat at once.
Show some grit.
Gritless? No grit. I don't get anything off counter hit close H. I hate this character. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. Good old rule of 3. We fuck with it. Perish, Windlefun. Multi-chat attack. This almost makes me feel like Seahawks is a high damage character, man. It's nice to see Fandalfon though, yeah. Yeah. Very rare. I'll let him get into wind. There you go. For this last round, we can gentleman to Windlefun round start. I say last round, assuming I'm gonna win, I guess. Let me lock up. You gotta lock up, Twin. This ain't even you, Twin. Oh, he got you blushing, Twin. Fair! Leave me alone, man. Triple Cat's Death Barrage. No. Huh? Oh, good delay. He got my delay tech. That's true. He got my delay tech timing. That's for damn. Okay, we gotta start switching that shit up then. He's gonna catch his backdash. Any chance? No. I didn't think he was gonna backdash from that far away. He's like, I'm playing Ladivo, man. I guess he wanted to zone out. That's fair, actually. He just wanted to go for the chip kill, probably. Never mind, not last round. There you go, get your wins.
Grabbed, comma,
You
nerd.
bastard.
Execution.
Lakuba as well. Fun name to say. Thank you for the follow.
Show some grit.
My grit! I ain't got no grit. Oh, that's not a good idea to backdash against that. So true. Good to know. Water? That's not fair, he's cheating. Dude, that is... I fucking love that move. Be found. Whoa. Whoa. You know, he caught me again. I'm not dead. I had 3 brave points before this. Leaky. The English voice actor fucking hits that shit, huh? On the Paradise Lost. I fuck with it. That is so clever. That's like explicitly he's been killing me for doing the 2L delay tech. Doing the throw bait with the air dash there is really, really smart, actually. Very, very well done from TBH. Because he has been murdering me for that 2L. He like expected me to switch my tech and then killed me for it. Really, really good. We playing Dragon Ball today? No, that was chess, brother. Well done. You never get Gated Demons off that unless it's counter hit, huh? GG's, big time. Do you think Wind Stance is good enough to deserve the 20% damage penalty, or is just that much better than the other 3? 25%, first off, is technically how it works. It's really good, right? I think we talked about how just, like, Seox doesn't have good buttons, but he has the speed, and that makes it fine. Windlefon gets that speed, plus he has way better buttons than Seox, and he gets the better fireball, and he gets an air dash, right? Wind is really crazy, for sure. Really, really good. Now, it's very risky, so it makes it, you know, it's very, very much situational, but it's really good. Fast equals good in a fighting game, more at 11, exactly. 100% Vicala main trust, you don't say. Let me lean back also because my neck is starting to hurt. Hooray! Yes, I can't lean back in this chair or it will kill me, I think. I mean, this should be... Oh, I didn't actually mean to hold it there. That's force of habit. You don't have the meter to follow that up. I'm trying to, like, figure out how I want to sit in my chair simultaneously here. I don't know. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Rat daughter. I'm sorry for your loss. You are, unfortunately, incredibly dead, I'm pretty sure. Right? Yeah. What? Are you? What would I do here? I guess, like, bonk, bonk. That? Yeah, nice. She's so full of whimsy. Missed my cue? I did not raise my daughter to play League of Legends. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This is literally Tom and Jerry. It's true. Except Tom, for once, you know, normally on a tier list, Tom probably goes in bottom tier if we're just talking about... That's crazy. If we're just talking about historical performance, you know? This is Tom's revenge. Oh god. Oh, you get a combo on counter hit there, don't you? Yeah. I haven't actually used empty hand as like an anti-zoning tool almost ever. That's fair. Oh man. DP is fair. Yep. Joseph says 10% for fire, water, earth, and 20% for wind. Was that changed? It's 10%. Basically, it's 10% less HP. It's my understanding. If you actually go in training mode, like, do a move that does 1,000 damage and hit Windlefon with it, he takes 1250. Yeah, exactly. 10% defense down, right? So it's math, but like functionally, it's 11% less health, 11.1% less health on fire, water, and earth. Or sorry, 11.1% more damage on fire, water, and earth, and 25% more damage on wind. I can show you right now if you don't believe me, but... Oh god. You can see this on just by going into training mode and hitting him and seeing like actually how much extra damage he's taking. And step. That's fair. Oh, that's a combo. Oh, even on regular hit? What? Huh? Since when? Fairish. Okay. 1 over 0.8 is a damage factor? Yeah. I'll show you in a second here, Cap. Backward Cap? Backward Ogre Cap? Hold on a second. My goat? My elder daughter? My stupid fat shelled daughter? Could also go on Dust Loop and read like a nerd, imagine. I only read for the horse girl, gotcha. Oh my god. Oh, it's not a projectile! Holy shit. The rare time where you're actually happy that Dormouse isn't a projectile. Nice round, nice round. I've been in a B rank purgatory for the past month now. I'm 1 win away to finally reach rank A. My arms are shaking. You'll get there, man. You'll get there. Don't shake. You got it. I believe. Congratulations, that was big. Oh, yeah. I'm too fixated on clearing these traps, I think. We can just run at her and kill her. We don't. But I think we can run past the traps and we'll get there before they even trigger. So yeah. That's what that round. The previous round went so bad because my strategy was just all fucked up, basically. Okay. No brave points. Oh. Okay. No bad. Yeah, it's such a good whiff punish tool, man. That shit is crazy. That shit is so crazy. Dude, her health is disappearing. What no brave points does to a motherfucker, for real. Oh my god, where'd she go? That's not that. He does not hit that hard, man. GG's. First time I've seen you cannon use the full screen push on blocks is pretty good. No, I mean, there are cases where it's a true block string, right? I think off of heavies, so we can talk about Sandal Fun too. But I think off of like heavies and stuff, you can go true block string with Vakala into the cannon, and it pushes them back. In a lot of cases, you have to be careful because if it's not a true block string, they can spot dodge it, and if they have a quick option that can get you from half screen or something, it can be punishable. Let's look at Sandy here. What is the damage on Voss, like close M or something? 1100s? Okay, I mean, it's gonna be a little bit fucky on the math, but we can get there, right? So if you look at Fire Fawn, right, and 1100, I punch him in the face, it becomes 12222, right? So again, that's not 10% extra. 10% extra, 10% of 1100 is 110, right? So it would be, yeah, right, it's 110? Yeah. So that would be 1210, right? It's 12222, okay, it's not 10%, it's 11.1% is what we're adding, right? So if I again, just real quick, just to show you here, if we like grab a calculator, 1100 times 1.1 is 1210. What we're actually doing is 1100 times 1.111, I think, technically. Yeah, right? 12221. Same thing, right? So it's 10% defense down, which ends up actually being 11% extra damage taken. He has 10% less HP, basically, is how you can view it, right? Sandy has exactly 1k on his light DP if you want to use your maths. Oh, thank you. Okay, that's perfect, actually. Yeah. So it's 10% less effective HP, which means 11% more damage, right? Same thing. So we can see it here too, right? If I boom, right? 111111, not 1100. Same thing on fire, same thing on earth, right? Again, if we do this, 11111, they're all the same, except for wind, right? 1250. You see that? Not 1200. Again, if it was 20% extra damage, 20% of 1000 is just 1200. It's not 1200, it's 1250 because 25% less. Because again, the way Sandy's elements, they're worse than you think. The way Sandy's elements actually work is they are 10% less HP effectively, right? He has 10% less HP, 20% less HP. AKA, he's taking 25% more damage. So, pretty hefty price, certainly, that he pays for going into them. Now again, they all, especially like, water, fire, and fire are both really good. Earth and wind are a little bit more situational, but still, very good when their conditions come up. But it is true that he pays a very, very steep price for wanting to access that kind of shit. Wow. Wow, wow.
Execution. Can you handle ball?
I have such a bad habit with characters of multi-hit close H's, just like canceling right after the first one, right? You gotta let it rock. I mean, not only does it oftentimes fuck up your ability to combo and shit like that, it's also, I mean, having a multi-hit close H by and large is a bad thing. I think it makes your counter hit close H combos usually a lot worse and stuff like that. But the only benefit is that it makes it easier to hit confirm your heavy, right? You have all of that time to realize that your heavy landed. So if I'm canceling it, I'm also not even getting that, man. What do you do in clash situations? I just auto combo and pray, but I imagine you're supposed to do something better. If you are up close, you should be throwing. Is there no counter hit carryover for multi-hits? Nope. The first hit gets the counter hit, the second hit cancels it. It's very sad. Biwa Hayahide. If you're up close, you should throw, because throws won't lose. I can show you in a little bit more depth when we're done with this set. But throws don't lose to anything besides like a DP, or they'll clash with another throw, basically. Oh god, he fell too fast. Grab will beat any option after clash is up close. Yeah, except like a DP or something invincible, right? He fell too fast. I tried to beat his ass on the anti-air clash. It didn't happen. Where did his health go, man? This is the first time I'm hitting him. What did he do to himself? Okay, this is not your world's greatest confirm, but... Oh. Aha! It's an RPS situation between throw, DP, and dodge, kind of? Block, but yeah. If you think someone's gonna DP, you can just block. Dodge is a little risky. It might get you in trouble with other moves. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Execution. Can you handle it?
I was too late on my Raven Strike? What do you mean, man? Okay, it's fine. He still got his ass in the corner. Fair. Didn't down back. Oh no, man! I'm not dead, but he's got SSBA is the worst part. I'm not dead. I'm pretty sure. But he doesn't have SSBA. That's. I don't think that was the correct thing to do there, personally. Yeah, I think spending that, like doing the U flight right there, I don't think is a good idea. Because it takes away his threat, right? Like, the reason I was so sad there wasn't that I got hit, but it was that I knew that Abel was going to spend that combo getting himself to SSBA range, and then I was gonna have to guess for game immediately on the next attack. Doing the U flight there just takes all the teeth out of it, right? Now I can just, like, down back and think. That's the problem with Abel SSBA, is it's a fast character with a command grab super. He doesn't give you the chance to think. You have to just go right now, because if you do nothing, you're just gonna die to the SSBA, right? That's a whiff punish! Okay, that's fine. You know? Slight issues. He didn't do anything. I thought I was getting ready to 2H him for the other guy. Oh, I don't have Raging Strikes to convert that into, man. Oh, dude. I can whiff punish 4Ms? I thought you can't block during a clash? Wait, can't you? You can block after clash? Is that a guard button thing or am I stupid? Wait, I mean, I've never tried to block. I usually always throw. You can't block? Fair enough, never mind. Dodge it is. I actually didn't know that. I've, like, never tried to block after a clash. I always try to do some fuck shit, but... I just assumed you could do something. Bonk. No, sir. Why? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, why is to beat my throw bait, right? Can't even look at you. I'm not gonna get full cinematics here, so I'm a lot. Never mind, I have 14,000 health. I forgot. That wasn't full cinematic, but Seahawks is still just too squishy. Clash to cancel into things? Yes, yes. I forgot I'm Seahawks. That's my bad. That's on me. We're gonna try it either, to be frank. I don't react to clashes anyway. Now I want to test it, though. You've gotten me curious. No, you don't do that. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't fight Avatar often enough. Every time I fight Avatar, I end up spot dodging that Rekka. Sure, that's certainly not my favorite. You're only plus on that from far away. Good, sir. I can't kill you, though, is the problem, right? Where's my close H? I'm sorry? What was that? What? The world's most convenient lag spike? Huh? Okay, cool. That's tough. I wanted to see if I could do, I think I could do close H and Gate of Demons into, what's it called? Into you, oh, you Rekka there. Bon. Whoever you are, Biwa Hayahide would hate you. Biwa Hayahide would never lag switch. Actually, maybe she would. I don't know. You and I pull on my ether that game. Pull on my putt. Don't you like me? Oh my lord! Fair enough. Torment never ends, it's true. They're gonna SSBA here? That's, I've never seen 2M into that. You can just do close H. It works. Okay, he's not on chip, which kind of sucks. Au revoir, by the way. I did not react to that throw whiff nearly fast enough. My god. Do 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 be-do, peace and quiet. They don't spot dodge that either. My bad. I thought they were gonna do the thing again. That didn't reach. Oh my god. My small little cat boy appendages do not have what it takes to chase this individual down on their whiffs. He's trying to kill me. Help. Oh, good reaction. Ow. Also Shogun. Thank you for the follow. That wall bounces from all over there. That's true. Oh, tried to 2H, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do it fast enough. I didn't commit to the idea fast enough, and therefore I'm dead. Seox does not live these, right? Yeah, he's dead. Kiss his feet. My bad. Yeah, dude, he dies so fast. It's crazy. Like, from that HP point, I would not expect to be dead on anyone else, but we're playing Seox. Perish. Perish. I'm scratching my nose. It's a bad time. Alright, far H is faster than yours. We're just gonna keep swinging yours. That's my bad. I was pushing to the corner on block stun alone, brother. Don't think I won't. I'm not a big fan of you having SSBA, though. It's something I tend to want to avoid against Abel. I thought he would SSBA right there. I'm not gonna fuck with you. Yep. Yep. Okay. I had to guess, and I guessed correctly. Is that Biwa Hayahide, famous big-faced horse brother of Naruto Brian? Is that true? Famous for a big face? How goes the grind so far? It's not bad. Seox has been a little repetitive, I'm not gonna lie to you, just because, like, you just get people to the corner and you do, you know, God's greatest Oki loop, but... You have any tips for dealing with wings? That move gives me some trouble still? It depends on your character, because certainly there are, like, you know, some characters have better options than others, but in general, if you're talking about Abel's flight right here, Clash test? Yes, we're gonna do that. Abel's flight, right? When he flies up like this, I mean, you can do it off lights and stuff like that too, right? But his options are basically he can do this little stomp down, right? Which can, you know, this can function as a throw bait. And if he does this, he can then, you know, go into that and, like, full combo. I think he has to do light after. But he can, like, do this and then, like, full combo your ass, right? He can do it, I promise. He's plus... How plus is he after this? Am I stupid? I'm pretty sure he could. Maybe, does he not do the... does he just do the... Hold on. Does he just do the guy? How plus is he after this? Plus 4. Yeah, that doesn't work. How plus is he after this? Plus 5. Yeah, I'm just ass. Don't worry about me. But he can do that, or he can do this little dive kick here, or he can do a command grab, or he can do nothing, I guess, right? Which is certainly an option. Or he can do this laser, right? So they all have sort of different punishes, right? If he's like coming up to you and doing this, you can delay tech with 2H, right? Like if he's just going to like run up to you on offense and like do, I mean, be careful, but you know, just do this, right? You can't just like 2H as a delay tech and you will send him straight to hell. That move doesn't really have any use outside of like up close pressure, right? But delay teching with 2H against Avatar is generally not a bad idea. For the laser, right? You want to be spot dodging this generally if you see it coming, right? Or if you, I mean, you can react to it too. And the thing is, if you do, right? Even able to do this from like long range a lot of the time. He's not safe after this, right? I mean, that's Seox, but like he's more minus than you might think, right? I mean, that's a really early spot dodge, but even here, right? 22. So like Ladiva, can you lariat him here? Sora's, can you dash punch? If you have any kind of neutral skip use skill when you block this, like this, or when you spot dodge this laser, odds are you're gonna be able to punish Abel after. This is not a safe thing for him to just throw out in neutral if you have any like 50 meter in any one of these neutral skips, right? The command grab is a command grab, right? You can see the difference, like, you know, if he got that glowing, if you have that glowing light in his hands right there, right? That means the command grab's coming. So you just, you know, you backdash it. You can jump it, but again, backdashing it as it's coming in is probably going to give you a bigger punish. It has a lot of recovery. If you like neutral jump it, odds are you can land and punish him for it, but backdash will be more consistent, right? Can you roll it? Do you have to spot dodge? I think you can't roll it. Maybe it depends on the spacing, but I could have sworn. Yeah, I mean, if you're closer to him, I think you can. Yeah, but in general, you want to. It's kind of like Zoe's Dragon, right? It's a sweep. So if you're like close, you can, but if you're anywhere at the ranges where he's gonna be doing it, you're gonna want to spot dodge. But it's okay, you don't have to roll it because spot dodge, even if you're far away, like he's so minor. Like, let me use someone who's not Seox, who doesn't have like a, you know, the world's fastest neutral skip, right? Like Sora's can still like beat his ass here, right? If Sora's dash punch hits at frame 18 from here, that's more than enough, right? If I just do this, punish, right? So you don't have to roll to get close to him. He's very minus, right? You can just kill his ass. You'll be fine. And then finally the dive kick. This dive kick, right? Oh no, sorry. This dive kick, right? I mean, one thing is like this thing just isn't like the range on this is not as inspiring as the rest of his moves. The M flight goes a little higher, so if he does M flights, he'll go a little further, right? But this one is not, you know, even from it's not necessarily like a full screen kind of threat option, right? Otherwise, I mean, this is if you see it coming, right? If you see him like kind of rearing back the leg, you can time this and just like hit him out of the air, right? It's just like if he's just sitting there like watching you do it, right? Then you can just like do that and kill him, right? That works. You can also try to like neutral jump this, but like it recovers a little bit quicker, so be careful, right? Unlike the command grab, if you neutral jump this, Abel may very well kill you like he did right there. But you can just like backdash to try and make this whiff and then punish him, or you can, you know, get him on the way in, basically. Though in general, that tends to be, if Abel is close enough, that tends to be kind of like his quote-unquote safest option that he can do. You can also 2H the command grab, true. But I mean, at that point, it's just, you know, it's a lot easier to just backdash and kill him for it, in my opinion. Right? You're right, you can do that. Like, if you see him going for this right here, you can 2H him doing this as well, right? Certainly. But I mean, it's just easier to, you know, no matter how late you are, you just backdash and you're plus 1.5 billion, right? Plus, like, yeah, plus 30, pretty right. I mean, oh my god, Vossrago would get charged fucking close H. Kind of depends on if you get good return off your 2H. Yeah, but I mean, you're probably not going to get better return off your 2H than you are off, like, a close H starting combo or whatever your 30-frame starter is, but I mean, in this case, too, Abel can certainly just do that as well for him, right? And then he's eating incredibly well, right? So it depends. And then we want to test clashes. I guess we can do it with these guys. No reason we can't. Let's have you jump and then do that. Right? So, I can't block. What do you know? You guys were right. Yeah, you can't block. But yeah, in general, with clashes like this, right? Throws afterwards will beat anything else and they'll clash with throws. Because of, wait, hold on. Wait. Why is he super jumping now? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the heliante? Okay, it's easier to just, I don't know, maybe it's easier to clash with like a close M or something. But the thing is, right, I more easily, the idea behind it is that throws are 4 frames. The fastest lights in the game are 5 frames, right? So if you're in throw range, then, you know, the throw is just faster than any light anyway, right? And, as well, even if it wasn't, if a throw connects on the same frame as any strike, it'll just win. They have priority over strikes in this game. So if you're up close, if you're in throw range, do that. Otherwise, you want to mash probably just your fastest button, right? Like a far L or something like that, right? I mean, Ladiva can, like, SPD if you're outside of throw range. Outside of throw range, it becomes a lot more about, like, what buttons you've got, right? You can just, like, mash far L until they give up, right? If you have, like, some quick hurt box shifting thing, you can do it, but assume attack will go ahead instead of grab. No, no. In this game, throws have priority. Throws have, and command grabs have priority over throws. So, bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ah, yes. Able pressure loop. I remember like you were yesterday. Grab on Clash only releases the DP. Yeah, which honestly, most of the time, unless the DP will kill you, I don't even factor it in. Because, like, who cares, man? You want to take that risk to DP, to do, like, 1,000 damage to me and potentially die? You know, you feel free, man. Now, again, if you want to hard call that out, you can spot dodge and then kill them, but... Command throws have priority, we can still grab the startup if fast enough. Yeah, but it's more so, if they hit on the same frame, the command grab's gonna beat everything, right? Rob? Hello, Rob. Or no, Robin. Robin the Banks. So true. Thanks for the follow. I just saw Rob and a bunch of letters, but no, it's Robin. Thank you for the follow. John Graham Blue, indeed. He's got his little yellow Vern on him, too. Oh, you know what? Almost got there. DP, I think? Sure. I wouldn't want Seahawks in my face either, I suppose. Oh, coming at you. No. Gran, your 5U is not an anti-air, I fear. Sure. Bonk, bonk, bonk. If I had done Raging Strike, maybe I could have killed you here, now that I think about it. But no, you're fine. In fact, you know what? I'm backpedaling. That is punishable, is what I would say. If I wasn't an idiot who was always wrong, I got crossed up. I tried to parry on Wake Up. I didn't think he was going to cross up jump me. He absolutely crossed me up. The chips are down and he's all in. We're going straight to hell. I thought that boot was punishable. What happened? That wasn't punishable? I guess not, man. I guess not. I made two very stupid mistakes in a row. Well, the boot thing, I think, is an honest mistake. Not noticing the cross-up jump and inputting my DP wrong. That's an on me, for sure. Oh, I didn't... What the? Why is he looking the other way? What is happening? Okay. I thought Gran was looking the other way. I thought some weird shit was gonna happen. Then he just, you know, it's fine. I also didn't think this Gran was gonna be so ready. That was a misinput. I definitely meant to 6XL. I didn't think this Gran was gonna be so ready on the 2H, honestly. He seemed a little bit more aggressive to me earlier. But it seems I don't have the read on this Gran that I thought I did. And I have to be a little bit more respectful. Bonk, bonk. Perish. 2, 3. Oh, maybe I shouldn't backdash on my pressure like that. Because it kind of takes me out of the good range of any of my buttons. Oh, he's chasing. Wait. This guy knows how to... That's interesting. That's something that I've not had done unless it's by a fellow Smurf so far, where they chase down Seahawks on the Rekka like that. No, man. Oh my god, the fake media. Okay, wait, this Gran, I'm now starting to think this is not an S++ Gran. Or they're just really fucking solid, I'm not gonna, but that fake, the fake media there really, oh, and they caught, okay, no, they caught my delay tech. I don't know who this is, but they're spooky, for sure. He wants that Master Rank? I think he's gotten it before. I think he needs it less than you might think. Oh, my 6XH was too short. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Is your playlist of Vera to Master up to date, patch-wise, like what I learned outdated stuff from it? No, Vera has not been changed at all since we got her to Master, no. That's my bad. Yeah, that's on me. I am disrespecting this. Oh my god. Dude. Very, very good Gran. What the fuck? Beat the ever-living shit out of me. Congrats on that Master. You deserve it. Spaced himself outside of fucking Brave counter range? There's no shot. There is no shot. That is like the funny part about these Road to Masters is like, I'm not, when like a boss battle shows up randomly, I'm usually not ready for it. You know what I mean? Like every now and then you do just run into like, I believe, you know, if that Gran isn't, then you know, good on him. But every now and then you just run into like a fellow Smurf. And it's become a lot less common once they fix the rank system, which is nice. But like, it just becomes a boss battle, and oftentimes I'm not ready to lock in time. He's just kind of like autopilot, doing a lot of the same kind of stuff. I mean, Seahawks especially has been autopilot central, right? You kind of autopilot doing a lot of the same stuff against like S++s, and then suddenly it's like, oh god, wait, real ball knower has logged on. Squirt. I gotta get this guy off my screen, man. Yeah, let's get the Cat Boys back.
It's over. Execution. Fly away.
Fly away. The paid actors have unionized? I don't think I know that guy. I think he just kind of goaded with it. Welcome back, Cowboys. Yeah, nice to have you. Does he do literally nothing on counter hit close H, by the way? Met a Boss Bubs yesterday. It was an experience. Yeah. I mean, he'll get that, but he gets that all the time, right? Like, yeah, does he get literally nothing? Like, there's no extra... Nothing? Nothing at all? Bueller? Like, he gets that, I guess. That's bad. Like, that's worse than a regular combo. He gets nothing good on counter hit close H. Excuse me. Sorry. He gets nothing good on counter hit close H whatsoever. My ear is itching like a... Or my nose is itching like a motherfucker. You got nothing? Good day, sir. That's why you lose. Wait, Loane has a wrench skin? That's funny. Oh, nice. Ow. Ow, ow. Trying to get to master on Galleon the first time. Got 3 matches in a row against someone with a GM Beelzebub trophy. It was pretty funny. That's tough. That's why I'm very, you know, it certainly hasn't gotten rid of the problem. I mean, Exhibit A, look at me. But it's the rank changes have made Smurfs a lot less common in S++ on the bright side. Which is, oh, I didn't hold it for long enough again, man. We're gonna get to master, and I'm never gonna fix that like incredibly fundamental like minute 1 Seahawks mistake. Hold empty hand long enough that you actually get the schmicks, man. I let go of it to try and do the schmicks too early. Considering how much we've done that loop too, it's kind of crazy. 6 claw. Okay, this time for sure. Close H, bonk. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. There you go. Oh, fair. He's got a parry. Pretty good against a safe jump setup like that. I'm so glad I did my shit correct instead of incorrect, as I have been. It's a little strange, but something about country girls. End it with a U skill. Why not? You actually won that time. That's tough. Hello, Iggy. I don't really know what to do about you. I'm fully knowledge checkable here. Right, that? Something like that? Yeah, it's that charge fireball into the fire is always the scary bit. Nope, get back here. Bedtime's hit, the children have logged off for fighting licensed gamers. It's true. No, sir. Yeah, dude. That lose to throw much more often than I would think. Nope. I love that move, man. Shit is doing my taxes. Shit is cooking me breakfast lovingly every morning. Nope. See what I mean? It just does everything? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. You know, you see what I mean, man? The move does everything? Hello, Iggy. How are you?
Get this party started.
I thought he was punishable there, man. Oh, God. What do you mean? Summon the bros. I dare you. My bro. Oh, I was going to kill him for it, man. I couldn't kill him for it. My bros. Oh, he's alive. He hit me with a low. Okay. I mean, that entire game was one off the back of just fucking, you reckon? Kind of crazy. Sorry about the creaking. I really do have to oil up that mic stand to figure out why it's making those creaking noises. It picks up on the mic, I fear. Ow, ow, ow. No, sir. I got a parry, too. man. Baited. Nope. Dude, it's the fucking goat. I don't know what to tell you. It's just the goat. Amazing. No my bros for you. Have you considered that I can alter my air trajectory, Lowen? I don't get that because he's not crouching. Oopsie. Forgot about that part. Very unfortunate fact of life. Yo! He's been air-to-airing me out of my throw bait more often than I thought would ever happen over the course of, honestly, the entire Masters run. Get down here. I should have saved that meter to fuck with him. Forgot about low bro being a low. Despite me calling him low bro for the... Oh, no, man. Wait, I'm, like, gonna die. I can't avoid chip on this bitch. Yeah, a lot harder with Iggy there. I think you have time to punish the Iggy before she vanishes? I know it's punishable, but I guess, yeah, I waited for the screen to flash to do something. Maybe I have to do something earlier? Oh, no. I didn't use my cross-up button. I didn't think I would cross him up. I was too fast for my own good there. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Perish, Ramirez. Psych. Oh, 6XL just barely didn't reach. Overestimated. What the fuck? Overestimated the range slightly. Did not mean to do... I thought I was 6XLing this whole time. I'm not gonna fuck with you. I'm in there. Oh my god, dude. It actually is just, like, not that viable of a throw bait against people throwing, huh? You gotta do it, like, really early. Like that. But then if you do it that early, you're probably just not gonna catch anything. Please hit a button, man. I'm, like, begging you. You didn't hit a button. That's horrible. Dude, I am surprised how often I'm getting thrown out of that H empty hand. It really is worth doing the U empty hand, huh? Ancient mic stand from the 1500s, that's right. Also, wait, I just remembered I can spot dodge out of that parry. What am I doing? Why am I hitting Lowain parry and having it be a real thing that's punishing me? What am I doing? Apparently my my Lowain counterplay is even worse than I remember it being. Somehow. Mashing on his 6XL like a buffoon. Again, not canceling for some reason. Don't ask me why. I think it's because I'm stupid. He just... Oh god, he chicken blocky. Chicken blocky. Oh, nice no escape. Iggy folding arms and disappearing. It's kind of frozen. Post slash, Elaine is there holding forehead for like 20. Yeah, I tried to punish, but I didn't. I don't know why. I guess maybe I just didn't use a move that can punish him from that range. I think I used H Rekka to be fair. That time I actually couldn't cancel, so that's fair. I think I used H Rekka and it just doesn't got it like that. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Very risky delaying it that much, but I did just get spooked from how the offensive situation has been looking for me so far. Oh, no, I thought I'd be plus there. They added enough recovery to my shit. I was not plus there. That move still does my taxes. Little Iggy. Can you Iggy? Just waste your meter on some Iggy? Because I'm like, I mean, unless I'm on, like, kill range, I'm really not that scared of her. Okay, well, I'll just kill you. That works too. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Why are all Lowain matches ultra cursed? Because no one knows the matchup, including myself. I mean, he's also just got, like, good cursed shit, but it gets even worse when you don't know what the bad cursed shit, how to deal with that, you know? Also, I should be... This Lowain has been very predictable, the timing on the Brave counters. I guess we're just not really adaptation station right now. There you go. One dead cat boy. Actually, what is he? He's like a dog? Of some... He's a fox? I actually have no idea what animal Lowain is supposed to be. Maybe a cat. Lowain is a joke character, not in a Dan Hibiki way, more in just a having goofy stuff way. Yeah, like he's not just a joke character, like he is also like, the more I learn about him, the better he gets in my head, but he is also the joke character. Wolf? Maybe? Maybe. That sounds reasonable. I could see Wolf. Fox, like the other air rune, if I remember correctly, they're not all foxes, right? I mean, Fairy is definitely not a fox. I feel like Nier is also, like, not very much a fox. Like, I don't think all air runes are foxes. I'm pretty sure Seox is also not a fox. Actually, what other heirloom is a fox? I now have to ask.
Can you handle it?
Yeah, Eustace is probably more. Eustace is the wolf, probably, right? If I have to guess.
Can you handle
Like, Fairy's a donkey. She's, like, not even, like, the same genus, right? Her ass is obviously not. Seahawks just a guy? The cat ears for the Divine General thing? He's not a Divine General, he's an Eternal. So, Seahawks cheeks 6, sex cheeks. That's true. That's true. Uel and Sauciette are foxes? That's true. That's true. That's true.
Can you handle it?
Yuri Fox royalty, in fact. Oh. It's over. Yeah, I guess I think I used H empty hand or H record of punish. That hits at 16 though. Is it like? I guess yeah, it does get like I was 19 right there. If I was a little further away, it might have just like barely missed out on punishing him, right? I guess it makes sense. Yeah, the Divine Generals are like I mean, Anila is a sheep. Well, she's a giraffe, right? Yeah, the Divine Generals are like the more, you know, like it's like a fox or not a fox. Is there a fox? And there's like a bull and there's a sheep and there's a rat and all this. The Eternals just kind of like they're just a bunch of like Avenger type motherfuckers, to my understanding. They just try to keep the Earth safe. And he really gets nothing on counter hit, man. Like there's nothing, not a single thing better than he just gets on regular hit. Like am I tripping? Like this he gets if he gets counter hit on that, but based on Chinese Zodiac, yeah. Like this he gets empty hand, which is nice, but he gets nothing. Based on Chinese Zodiac, I don't think there'd be a fox. Yeah, there's a rat, there's a sheep, there's a bull, there's a dragon. I don't remember my Chinese Zodiac. Counter hit for nothing? Because he gets empty hand off regular close H, yeah. So he gets literally nothing. Like, he gets other stuff, but it's bad. Right? He gets stuff like this, which like, it's like the worst combo you could imagine, you know? He gets like this too, but that's also bad. I honestly don't even know, like, this is like, I mean, even like most characters with multi-hitting close H's that we've gotten so far, they could do something like, you know, like Avatar, right? Avatar has a multi-hit close H. Like, you get like some kind of like special cancel you don't normally get, you know? He gets like that, and he can extend it with 6XL or something like that, you know? Like Beelzebub. He has a multi-hitting close H as well, right? You can cancel on the first hit and get like M Blackflies, and then extend it from there, right? Uel could get, I believe, H Foxflame standing, right? But you can do this, right? Which is quite nice for her as well, right? Like everyone, this has been like, this is like a Seahawks, like a uniquely Seahawks weakness so far. Of just like, he just doesn't have any, like literally anything good to do off counter hit. Right? Counter hit, close H into install? You know, that's an interesting idea. I don't know if I mean, he can, right? After my understanding, he can. Right? He's plus 12, yeah. So he can do that and then continue his combo, but like, I said something good. Maybe he doesn't need it? I mean, true, but it is a weakness of his for sure, right? It's why his top-end damage feels so shit. Bonk. He can do funny stuff like he does like the infinite in install though, at least, right? Even Lance gets counter hit close H1 into H Fireball. Yeah. I have not played another character who has a multi-hit close H. Is install even good? No. I have not played another character that has a multi-hit close H that gets literally nothing off of it on counter hit. To my, which I mean, maybe that's not the case for Seahawks, but if he gets something, I don't know what the fuck it is, man. Hello, Biwa Hayahide. Ow.
Out of my sight.
You're not quite. I blocked it, but you have to be pretty far away there. To be plus in those situations is able. I've been overestimating the range of his 6XL a little bit, his instant 6XL on Mr. Ox there. Oh, whoa! Yeah, fair enough. I didn't think about that. That you could spot dodge that and kill him. You can't do it to the U, but I guess you can do it to H. Yep. That doesn't work. That one's safe on spot dodge. That one we chill. Oh, I tried to spot dodge! I didn't quite get it in time. It's a sick Able color, Drow Able. There's a Drow Belial as well.
Nice. You're done. Let me hear you.
Interesting.
Execution. Fly away.
Nice job. Whoa.
That doesn't work. My bad.
Laws of steel.
Oh, no escaped on my own plus frames. This has got to be illegal.
This avatar's been pretty good with the anti-airs. I do have to remember that part. Instant combo ender. I wonder why.
Put your back into it. Out of my
Yeah, I will say this Abel's combo choice has been very odd. Oh my god!
You got me.
Seox's install is more or less an outdated move. Yep. Most installs in this game struggle from being a little shit, unfortunately.
Watching.
Oh! Jeez! They roll back. Huh? Dude, they were like blocking for so long before it rolled back into them having actually spot dodged that. That's crazy. Instant wake up throw. Really? Okay. Did not see that coming. I'll tell you that for free. Did not mean to empty hand there. I'll tell you that for free too. Let's get a little bit of extra carry off of this, I suppose. Parrish. Ramirez. Okay.
Can you handle
Die? Okay, amazing. Lag switching? I don't want to... Listen, we fought this person, and, like, last time we fought them, there was also a very, very convenient lag switch, but, or not lag switch, sorry. The very convenient lag spike. And it certainly seems to lag more when I'm hitting them than when they're hitting me, but I guess I just don't really care. I suppose. Wake up DP, sure. That is such an interesting... Like, is this, like, always suicide, no? Oh, wow, the super jump made my 2H whiff. Yeah, Seox's 2H being a little small will come back to bite me. Why does it install work like Taokaka's? I'm not sure how Taokaka's install works. I'm coming. Just do a barrel roll? Yeah. I feel you all jokingly be like lag switching, but that's more funny than anything. No, this person may very well be unironically lag switching, like for real. I just don't care, I guess. Ow, ow, ow. I am also like damn near dead. Ow, ow, ow. I don't know why they end their combos in U-Flight like that. It feels very odd to me. Oh, well, I mean, that's what I get for talking shit about U-Flight. My god. East Coast players say Taokaka install. West Coast players say Sogen move. West Coast players think they're from Japan. That's tough.
It's about to get bloody.
Difficult case of mistaken identity. I fear. Whoa! Nice wake up roll. Risky, but it's good against empty or gated demons for sure. You like that? Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I thought they were gonna fly, but if that's gonna work like that, I'm also okay with it. Yep. If Abel ever does that hack teleport, he's not necessarily safe. You can just 2H him on reaction.
4 plays over.
4 plays over. Oh, you don't spot dodge that one? That's my bad. I keep predicting they're going to do the laser, but... Okay, I'll take a brave point. A very valuable commodity for both of us, considering the type of characters we are. I love getting fucking nothing off my counter hit. This is our optimal, though. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yep. That is, I believe, launching with Raging Strike like that into doing, you know, close H gated demons, close H Rekka into the raw SBA, I think is the most damage that Seox can do on, like, a normal combo, right? Like, doing some shit like this. Bonk. Bonk. And then... Well, you miss out on a little bit of combo limits, which feels, I guess you can probably fit in... Can I fit anything else in anywhere? Like, maybe like here? 1, 2, Rekka? No, you can't. Yeah.
Here begins Fate's episode.
But yeah, it's not very much damage. But it's the most he's got, and you know what? We'll accept that from him. Holy shit, a Percival? What in the world? They exist? I like that skin. I like your skin, Percival. I think I shall wear it. Oh, we got a throw range. That's tough.
Just wait.
No, true something. No one is really sure what he was getting at. Hello, Possum. So true. Oh, I got Gated Demons there, but I canceled into it too late. Because no, he's got no confidence. No bitches. Ding ga ga goong ging. Bing bong be bing bong. Whose theme is this? Is this Vera? Ba 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 ba. This is Vera, right? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe I should just stop, you know, trying to get custom with it. Which is do fundamental shit and win. Thoughts? Bonk, bonk. 1, 2. Bonk, bonk. They may have nerfed my meter game, but I'll still get enough there. You're dead meat. Vera? Yeah. Another Sky. Do 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 do. Da da do do do. Ba dee da do. Ba do da do do do. Oh, the stupid little mask. No flame carpet for you? He can't flame carpet if I just never let him have a turn. Thoughts? Corner loop putting in work as usual. Kind of broken, I fear. Yeah, that is the one thing, right? Percival's far H is... Overall, I think, like, if we're gonna be splitting hairs, talking about, like, you know, I've been wondering if I have Percival a little too low, certain, right? But if we're gonna be splitting hairs for, like, potentially, is this guy, like, a top 3 character? That button sucks, man. I don't fuck with it at all. Nuh-uh! He said nuh-uh to my nuh-uh. Oh, wait, Flame Carpet? I hate it here. Never mind, he's top, like, 0. Best character in the game, confirmed. Oopsie. Oh, still caught his ass. No convergence, Potter? Huh? It's not full cinematic, but I'm still dead. Stop being greedy, let him have a turn, it's nearly Christmas. I did, and then I lost that round. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how that works? Late to the stream, sir. I apologize. It's not. There's no no obligation. Oh, DP. Sure. I'm minus there. I don't think he knows. That's certainly. Oh, what? My Rekka follow-ups? Help me. Local man. 2 asks to be allowed to live. I'm mashing on his plus frames. Genuinely, local man. 2 asks to be allowed to live. He keeps spot dodging, man. To be fair, I keep being predictable with my 6XLs, I guess. But yeah. I gotta start putting together some win streaks here, man. You gotta lock it. How am I going to get Mr. Ox to? How am I gonna pass the Ox all the way to master? Alright. Minus on hit, looking ass. Imagine. Couldn't be me. I'll try to jump and do this. It caught his spot dodge. That's hilarious. It's very unfortunate. Bonk, bonk. He's not dead here, but you know, it's a good ender anyway. Stay down. Percival struggles so much, I can't say that a straight face unless it's a Percy in the know, which is making me eat crow with contradiction. Eat crow? Is this a word of the past millennia?
Well played.
That's Punisher. That's my bad. I'm gonna just run up and throw this Percy. Like, they're spot dodging a little too much, yeah. At a certain point. Oh my god, there must be consequences for your actions. Hello. It's me, guy who doesn't know his combos. Nice to meet you. The amount of times I've been air to air out of that throw bait is disturbing. I'm not gonna lie to you. At least we're out of the flame carpet. Woo! Eat crow's a similar phrase to eating your own words? I've never heard of it. Actually, maybe I've heard it like once, but it doesn't sound familiar. I might just heard it and then immediately it left the memory banks.
Well played.
Chicken blocky.
Execution.
Sure.
Can you handle it?
Bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Maybe he's more in the States? Interesting. It's like when I told everyone that, you know, someone was fucking the dog and you all went, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, it's a Canadian thing. That H stab is super punishable, I believe. Not if he has stocks, was my understanding of it. Chicken blocky. Bonk, bonk. When 2Hing, you generally do it on reaction or preemptively. I'm still trying to get better at anti-airing. Most of the time, it's on reaction, for sure. You can, the only times I'm, like, preemptively, not the dog. The only times that I, like, preemptively do it is if I'm delayed teching with 2H for certain matchups. Screw the pooch is somewhat known. It's specifically those synonyms. Yeah. A little bit less, Canada, a little bit less formal than the U.S. in many ways, I think. You say screw the pooch here, yeah. See, like, screw the pooch, fine. Fuck the dog is a little bit vulgar, for sure. It's all about fuck the pooch. Sounds, I really don't like that idea. You know what I mean? Fuck the pooch sounds like it's gone a little too far. Also, for Percival, the stab, I believe, is only punishable if he's got no stocks. Let me check. Which, it very well may be the case that he did that, but... Have our own vulgar ones, like there's more than one way to skin a cat? I mean, that's not that vulgar, right? There's more than one way to fuck a dog. Now we're talking. But yeah, like, on no stocks... Right? That shit's minus 16. But I believe if he has even the 1, I think he's fine, right? Let me record him doing the whole thing, I guess. Right. Yeah, minus 4. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it, yeah. It's not as punishable with stocks, but he's minus 4. Well, that's not as punishable, that's completely not punishable, because it's outside of throw range, right? So that's, like, completely safe. Ow, it burn it to the ground. I keep mishearing what Seahawks says on 6xh, man. It's worrying. Amount of stocks does not matter unless it's 2-1-4-U. That's true. To be fair, we'll burn that bridge as a combination of 2 different phrases. Yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And, you know, burning a bridge as in, like, ending your relationship with someone. Makes me sad when people say Seahawks' English voice is bad. It could be preferred over to JP, and I'm not sure what they dislike about it. Yeah. Remember we were talking about earlier today how, like, isn't it weird how shit is just subjective? It's another one of those. We'll fuck that bridge when we get to it. We'll fuck that dog when we get to it. Wait, I like that, actually. We'll fuck that dog when we get to it. Oh, it's the Grimster, indeed. And he's trying to hurt me and my feelings. Oh. Oh. Petition to leave the dog alone. I don't think so. I thought he flinches slightly with Parrot. You want someone to leave the dog alone, you gotta talk to the white woman. That is there across the bear. I love Grim, he's such a loser, it's true. A preference I have is for Grim to not be top 3 anymore. Nice try, buddy. Never gonna happen. Bonk, bonk. Doesn't hurt. Even if he gets nerfed, the Grim lab monsters will simply find some new shit and bring him back to top 3. It's always my turn! Okay. How long was I plus for there? I feel like a colloquial term for how long I was plus there was too fucking long. Maybe that's me. It's my turn forever, actually. I have since decided. Bonk, bonk. It's always my turn! Change.org, stop canine abuse. Rickety ass Mike. Give up thy ghosts! Perish, perish. Mom, it's my turn to play Grand Blue? Never! It is Seox's turn now and forever, I fear. Well, you thought Seox's turn? Oh, you thought Seox's turn was over? You fool! Oh my god, he thought my turn was over. Wait, he thinks my turn, oh my, he thought my turn was, you thought my turn was over? Dog, I'm playing Seox. What do you mean you thought my turn was over? Oh, my turn's over? That's tough. I hate it. Oh, never mind, my turn's still going. Mom said it's my turn to fuck the dog. So true. It's always your turn if they don't know when you're minus. To be fair, like, in most of these situations, I have just been plus into plus into plus. Now, the fake part is, like, this guy, right? But, like, this is plus, right? I was spending U skills to be plus even afterwards. Like, it was just all plus frames all the time. Always has been type shit, you know? Bonk, bonk. Grimnir just in the puck chair, looking at his seals far away and not being able to get to them. Hilarious. Bonk. Wait, does not work? Oh, it does, but it's not full cinematic. Which sucks. Big donkey dick, for sure. Through a garden hose. Oh, I tried to delay tech with 2H. I did it a little too late. At first, I was going to reactive 2H, and then I realized I have to delay tech, and then I did neither. This character. Huh? Yeah. He's pretty good. Isn't Seox's overhead plus? It's not an overhead, then it is plus, but there's a gap. What do you... Wait, that hits cross-up? What? He must have stuck a button out into it, right? Why did I hit him? What an imaginative cross-up. This character just does whatever the fuck he wants when he's in your face, huh? And that is just the strength of this guy. We'll talk about it in a second when we get into Master Hero, right? But it's just like... Right? Like, it's just... He's a rushdown character who is going to get in your face because he's so fast. He's so good once he's actually in there. You know? Like, what the fuck was that? No part of that was reasonable. Cat person privilege? I suppose so. The Catboy lobbyists have done irreparable damage to our society. Yeah. Also, Mudkid, thank you for the follow. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Seox is the improv master. It just works. This is the difference, right? Well, when you play like a high or top tier character versus like a weaker character, like one of the big like indicators is just there's Todd Howard ass characters, man. It just works. You just do whatever the fuck you want. All of your combos connect. There's no like weird like fuckiness, you know, with like, oh, like this didn't convert because they were too high in the air or something like that.
Here begins Fate's episode.
This guy definitely needs 1600 HP, yeah. Or 16,000. How many characters do you have left to get to master? I think it's like almost single digits at this point. Versuja Build-A-Bear routing? Yeah, right. Or like Catalina converting off of literally everything, right? Grimnir doing... Grimnir is playing a different genre of video game, right? They just do whatever the fuck they want, and it tends to work pretty well. Oh, that's not a fireball. Right. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Execution.
Imagine having combos that just work. For real. What kind of baby talk? Have you done Lucilius? Yeah, that's right. We have indeed. It's always overhead. It's always been overhead. It'll always be overhead. It's never not gonna be overhead. I'm lying. It's not gonna be overhead like next time I do it, probably. I'm gonna be overhead again next time. Maybe not the time after that, but... This loop, man. This loop is just... It's just solid. I mean, if you fuzzy high-low it, sure, but it's also just like looping, infinite, save jump, you know. He just plays the game forever. He's plus all the time. But certainly you really want to be fuzzy high-lowing that thing, or Seox just kills you, right? Little fox snare, and then we're right back into it, man. Anyways, guys, you guys see any good movies lately? I heard that Superman movie was kind of good. Oh, I fucked it up. Never mind. I could have caught that. That roll, I'm pretty sure, was actually punishable. I just, like, I would have been plus enough to punish that roll. I just didn't expect it, honestly. I heard that Superman movie is kind of good. He just, you know, goes on the screen and says, fuck Israel for 9 hours, or 2 hours and 9 minutes, or something like that. It's pretty good. I'm jumping. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. You're going to die. Holy shit, it's that easy. This matchup sucks for El Rato, I have to imagine.
I crossed paths with a stranger.
So I think the SF's modern kind of disrespects the player's will and ability to want to get to learn. Best DC thing they've put out in a long time. Yeah, that's air blockable. Very sad. I started playing the horses locking in game. It's pretty good, dude. That game of the millennium. Built in a lab to kill me. Built in a lab to waste all of my free time. I am in the blender, unfortunately so, yes.
Nothing personal.
That Superman movie feels like it's like an IR. It's something about it, man. It's just a personality test. You know what I mean?
Execution.
Oh yeah, spot dodging that. He's gonna recover in time to kill you. I'm just gonna kill you like this because it feels fancy. You know, I could have killed you in a different way, but I decided I wanted to be stupid about it. Vicky's supers are projectiles, right? I imagine it would be air blockable, I guess. So tired of edgy Superman moves made me so damn happy. Yeah. Very fair. Okay, yeah, I've been jumping a lot. That's actually super valid.
Watch your step here.
I tried to roll that. I couldn't roll that. It was in the unrollable part of its jump part. The flux.
Execution.
Any advice against Grimnir? I got beat by one before getting to A rank. I mean, like, just really basic advice. Try to do your best to not let him get the seals up, and if he does, do your best to keep them away from him, and then be like, do your best to anti-air him, but like it's tough, right? Generally, just try to kill him before he does his shit. Like if you're talking about A rank, do your best to just run Grimnir down and not let him get set up, because he gets really scary once he gets his seals going. It becomes really hard to interact with him in any meaningful way. Uma Musume's cinematic universe when though? I mean, there's already like what 3 seasons of an anime, an OVO, and a movie or something. GG's, sir. Sorry about this matchup, but shit is tough. Vicky's supers are air unblockable the whole way, or air blockable the whole way, I wonder. Is that true? Jail is a decent way to try and stuff his seal dashes? Yeah. You started my loss streak? Oh. Like, you mean like earlier when we fought? I'm sorry about that. You'll bounce back though, I believe. It's lore accurate, cat v rat? Yeah. Is this like, even like, if I'm like in the air like this? Okay, no, yeah, like kind of like a lot of things like this. Up close looks like it's air unblockable, right? Well, let's just whiffed there. Hold on. Yeah, up close it's air unblockable. From further away, it's air blockable. A lot of MDPs work this way too, right? Yeah. Okay then. Seahawks too hard. That's true. Tom and Jerry ass matchup.
Execution.
Ooh. Okay, potentially final boss here. Let's see. Wow.
Here begins.
What about moves that are only projectile involved? If there are any that can get hit by supers? If it's a projectile, you should be able to armor through it. Yeah. Hello, Byler. In before Sprite? I don't think that's Sprite. In range of where she gets cinematic? It might be. I'm not sure if it exactly lines up with that. But yeah, maybe. If it would be full cinematic, it might be air unblockable. That seems like a reasonable guess, anyway. Versuch is kind of scary, but again, got a little bit of that Ladiva problem, where she just hits so much harder than me and has more health than I do, which I personally am not a big fan of. But oh well, I guess. How do you tech? Looks like an Aki way techer. Unironically, not what I like to see on Mr. Ox. It means I have to spend meter to throw bait you effectively. Or I could do that. I guess maybe you can gate of demons from like outside of throw range. That's an interesting idea, but can Seahawks you empty hand through useless SSBA? I'm not sure. Aki tech? No. Aki like OCKY. Like that one bodega in New York, you know what I'm talking about? Gotta cop the bev, etc., etc. I think when I first started playing Grand Blue, that was like on my mind, and it has since become the term that I use for that. Nuh-uh! By the way, nuh-uh. In case you were curious, nuh-uh. I've never been to New York. It broke containment a little bit. There's a meme for a while. But perhaps you're just unfamiliar. It's totally fair. Bonk, bonk. World's most patient Versucha? But it's a safe jab, because I was just that plus. My god. The Akiway sandwich is guaranteed to get you some sort of illness. Yeah. I gotta pause the Master Q to do villainous when he drops? Absolutely.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Villainous seems like it's gonna be incredibly fun, so yes, absolutely. Congrats on Masters, thank you. Oh, I tried to do you empty hand as a throw bait. I didn't spend the meter, so I don't think I got you, but I'm also not sure it would have worked anyway. You just do shit in your opponent's face on this character, and it tends to work out decently, it feels like. He just has so many, like, pretty good options. I crossed her up. Be reborn! There's no... she definitely meant to DP there, right? You just twerk on him. You just twerk on him with this guy. The cat is rapidly approaching your location to twerk on you. Right, like, I'm just twerking on him. Are you supposed to dodge the U-gates? Yes. My face when I queue up and accidentally turn off technicals? Fuck. That's tough. There's no rule a cat can't ball, yeah. Airbud, but for cats? Cats would never. Cats don't have the ball or spirit within them. I'm a cat person myself, but a cat would never play basketball. It's just like... This is not gonna happen, I fear. You just do whatever the fuck you want on this guy? Who gave him the right, man? Only dogs play sports? That's right. Cats might play like chess or something. They don't play any physical sports, I don't think. Maybe like gymnastics. Bonk. I'll touch you. Excuse me? I'll touch you. What does the U fireball flip do for Seahawks? It's more plus frames, and it's better against throw tech. The H1, it loses to throw more often than you'd think. Because of its air, on account of it being airborne, or airborne a little later into the active frames than you might expect. So it's the rare throw bait that is better against strike tech than Aki tech. See, I was gonna what? I'll touch you. I think it's I'll cut you, but I heard it for the first time there. I heard it as that one I mishear a lot too, but I don't want to say what I mishear that one as because it's not as funny. Thoughts on Soares? I'm hard stuck S2 with him and I can't seem to get better. I know she'll be hitting for the specials this far H and 2U, but I'm so bad at doing it in real matches. Yeah, I think don't worry about it. Like don't worry, like just kill people, I think. Soares is do your best to just get your if you have your offensive fundamentals up on Soares. Yeah, hit confirming far H and stuff like that, certainly, but honestly, like the big thing with Soares for now, like an S rank, I would say figure out like how best to skip neutral on that guy, right? And then work on your offensive fundamentals first, because that's what your character's gonna be really good at. So lean into that, you know? Work on like doing, you know, plus frames into like a throw, you know, plus frames into a frame trap, plus frames into more plus frames, right? Or plus frames into like a throw bait or something like that. And then just like, you know, and use like all, like your plus on block close H can be your plus frames, this can be your plus frames, this can be your plus frames, right? You can try and steal turns back with 2-2M and stuff like that. Right, like I think that like focus on getting the strengths of your character down first, right? And I think in S rank, like, we're still definitely talking about more of that, like building that base, building that fundamentals, right? So like don't worry about your hit confirms and stuff like that. Like it's good, you're right. It's not like it doesn't matter, but like I want you to figure out how to like just get really comfortable, like finding spaces to do this to people, right? Like being able to like punish people for hitting a button, but with you dash punch and stuff like that, like armor through their shit and kill them. Right? Work on like jumping in on people, right? 6XLing in on people, like mixing up all your different neutral skip options, and then get really good at running offense in their face. Worry about other stuff later. That's what I would recommend for Soares first, because you are one of the rushiest down, rush down characters in the video game, and you're really good at it. Right? So just lean into that. Soares will carry you the rest of the way. Once that stops working, which I don't think will be an S rank, I'm not gonna lie to you. Once that stops working, then we can get on to like, okay, but like, what am I supposed to really do on defense? What am I supposed to really do in neutral, right? But I don't think your hit confirms are gonna be what's stopping you, right? Get good at, if you don't want to play neutral, don't, man. Backdash, do this. People are gonna have a really hard time stopping this for a while, right? Backdash and do this, and like mix it up with like this. So it's like it's unreactable, right? You know, if you're like around here, do just like this for some plus frames. You know, force them to spend the brave counter if you want. And again, what you do off your plus frames becomes very important then, right? Plus frame into frame trap, or this probably is your frame trap, right? Plus frame into frame trap, plus frame into throw, or plus frame into throw baits as like a very basic option, right? Those three things can be the cornerstone of your offense. The nice thing about Soares is your plus frame doesn't have to come from over here. It's gonna be a close L. It can be 6XL, or also could be this, or it could be this, right? Etc, etc, etc. Hope that helps. When are you supposed to use Seahawks' down special for the full screen dive kick thing? This is a anti-projectile option. He's projectile invuln very early on into the animation. So that's like primarily if someone's trying to zone you out with a bunch of fireballs, you just go straight through them like that. And from long range, if he gets a hit on this, counter hit or not, he gets a combo too, right? So it's a very good anti-zoning tool for him. You mostly use the H and the U versions. The L and M aren't very useful.
Thanks for the advice. No problem, Storm. These aren't very useful. Like, these aren't super useful baseline, right? But you can. Again, they still got anti-projectile stuff. And then also, it's very, very important for Seahawks' kind of basic corner combo loop, right? You go like auto combo into this, kick, launch, into H, into that, into auto combo, into this thing, hold it. He fakes it if you hold it, and then you can do kind of high lows from there, right? Like go like hit him with the overheads, right? Or you can land and like 2L them. So that's kind of what it's for. Speaking of Seahawks to master, complete. But okay, thanks for that, big dog. No worries, no worries. Let's see. How this felt like it was a little. It took me a little bit of time to get. Yeah, a little bit of time to get this guy going. I mean, 44 wins, 72% win rate. It's obviously like it's still relatively short. But like the big thing with Seahawks is it feels like I was making a lot of mistakes, and you can't really afford to make as many mistakes on this guy, right? Like he's very, very good, and he can be very ignorant, but in certain ways, like if you fuck something up, you get punished for it heavy, man. You feel that 2,000 less HP. Like I always, it just makes sense. I don't have to play the character. I can just tell you that, that 2,000 HP difference between Seahawks and a character like Grant or something matters a lot. But yeah. When you play it, you're like, yeah, he just goes away. He just goes away, man. He disappears. It's crazy. Yeah, is Matera next? Let me double check my my notepad there. This is the banners I'm gonna pull on in the Haunts game coming up next. Don't you worry. Where did I keep my? Wait, was it Matera? How does it feel losing 4K from Leave It to Seahawks? Bad. Was it? I have it as Zoe here. Was Matera channel points? Or paid for? I forget. Maybe so we got lucky in the opponent's knowledge that was bullying? Yeah. Man's made a paper? For real. Paid for? Oh, okay. Someone paid for it? Okay, so we'll definitely do her next. Yes, thank you for doing my job for me, keeping track of that shit. I'll put her in the list right now. 10 gifted? Yes. Oh, Suki! That was Suki get the 10 gifted, and then he was like, yeah, okay, I remember now. We want to do Seahawks thoughts, something else? We'll do Seahawks thoughts, and we'll do some Matera labbing, and then depending on how long that takes, we might do a little bit of play of Matera, and then we'll end. But let's talk about Seahawks. I mean, he's simple, right? He's like, there's not a ton to talk about as to why Seahawks is good, and like why I don't think he's amazing, right? We just get Seahawks, another Seahawks on here too. Why not? Let's get the RGB one. He's quite simple in again why he's good and why he's not like he's great, but he's not like I think I've heard some amount of arguments of like, oh, maybe the Seahawks character is still top tier or something. When I at first I was like, I don't know. When I played him, I don't think so, but I think he's real ignorant for sure. This character just does dumb shit, right? So real quick, right? What weaknesses the Seahawks have? Because we can talk about those first. Obviously, first one, big thing, 14,000 health. Now again, every time I talk about a character with non-standard health, I like to really stress the fact that it is not nothing, right? That's not like, okay, he's got 2,000 less health. That like kind of sucks. No. By far, that is the biggest weakness of this character, right? It is a really, really, really big deal to have, honestly, 1,000 less health than average, right? Like Lancelot, Matera, Fairy, Nier, Vikala, I think that's all of them, right? Lancelot, Matera, Fairy, Nier, Vikala have 15,000 health, and like, that's a big deal, man. There's a lot of times where they're gonna die and not get another chance to get into the game where another character's gonna live, right? And again, I talk a lot about how fighting games, if you really want to get them down to full and brass tacks, fighting games are protracted risk-reward simulators, right? A good character is a character where, on average, in most situations, their risk is going to be lower than their reward, right? So like, and that's kind of, again, fun. We're not gonna get too much into this because I talk about it a lot. Like fundamentally, for example, this is why having someone in the corner is better than being in the corner. Because most of the time, if you have someone in the corner, your risk is lower because you can adjust your spacing way better than they can, right? So their risk is higher because they can only walk towards you, which is very risky, right? And your reward is better because most characters, except for like Nier, basically, get their highest damage combos in the corner, and they do less damage with their back to the wall, right? Like from a very, very fundamental, very brass tack sort of idea, this is why having someone in the corner is good and being in the corner is bad, right? Is that This buffs your reward and lowers your risk. This nerfs your reward and increases your risk. Now, when we talk about the risk is how likely you are to get hit, and the reward is how much damage you're gonna get off that. If you think about it, basically, everyone in the game is just running with a 20% damage buff when they fight Seahawks, right? So if you're judging any character's risk-reward in any situation, right, the reward that any character is going to get off of hitting Seahawks is just like 20% more than they would off a Gran, right? Like a combo that does, like let's just grab Gran here, right? Let's grab Gran and have him hit himself, and I want to explain something, right? We can talk about Gran. Gran does a lot of damage, right? Like Gran, if he gets like an auto combo here, he goes like 1, 2, 3, bonk, right? This, and then he wall bounces your ass. This is like a bad Gran combo, right? It's not good at all, right? But 5,500 from all the way over there, that's not so bad, right? Now imagine if instead of 5,500, that was like 6.5K, right? 7K, and something like that. If that was like 6.5 to 7K, I'd be like, what the fuck? Why can he do that, right? Like, why does he get 7K meterless, resourceless, unoptimized from round start distance, right? That would be insane, right? That is the literal fun. That is the damage he's doing to Seahawks. You just give him that 20% bump, right? So 20% of 5,500 is like a little over 1,000, right? So it's like 1,200, something like that. My math, I'm doing it on the back of the napkin right now, but it's like 6,700 damage, right? So if you think that Gran doing 6,000 damage or 7,000 damage in this scenario will be broken, that's what he does to Seahawks, right? It's not a little thing. It's not like no, he straight up just, to be fair, I think Seahawks has 15% less health. He has 15% less health than the average character, right? So he's taken about 15% less health means about 20% more damage, the same way that Sandalphon taking, having 20% less health means he takes 25% more damage, but don't worry about the math of it, right? So that's huge. I just want to get that out there, right? Immediately, because I'm not going to talk about it that much more, but I really, really want to point out that this is not a little thing. This is not like, who cares? This is really bad for Seahawks. Any character that has below average HP feels it a lot, and any character that has 12.5% less health, right? Yeah, 12.5% less health, 15% more damage. Is that what it is? I always forget. I always get my numbers mixed up. It's very simple, right? But I really do want to stress that it's not a little thing. It's a big, big problem for the boy. Now, with that in mind, it's kind of it. Okay, there's one other thing too. There's one other thing, in that one other real weakness, because Seahawks has a weakness that I don't think counts, right? There's one weakness Seahawks has, and that his damage is not that high. He's kind of low damage, right? Especially when you talk about these situations where, off a BMB or something like that, right? He has fast buttons. You can get close L, close H, stuff like this, right? And then he's starting to for a resources combo. That's not exceptional, but he's clearing 5K. It's not bad, and he gets a nice looping safe jump, kind of fuzzy high low situation. Well, not you can fuzzy it on defense, right? But he gets a nice little high low throw situation that he can do there, right? So it's not bad. The problem with Seahawks is that he doesn't really get a ton of rewards off these counter hit situations, right? If he gets a counter hit close H, to my understanding, he gets nothing different. His counter hit close H combo is just his regular hits close H combo, right? So it starts getting very underwhelming when you talk about, a lot of characters, counter hit versus non-counter hit is a 3-4K damage difference, something like that. That's not the case, right? Not the case at all for 2-3K damage difference. That's not the case at all for Mr. Ox, really. Even mids, it's 2K in the corner or something 3 to 4K depending in mid screen. He gets the exact same things off counter hit close H everywhere, right? He doesn't get anything that's useful mid screen. He does this all the time, right? And his mid screen damage is also not amazing, right? Off auto combo getting, I think he gets a little bit more if you do. Sorry, one sec. If you do this. Is that more with the 2M? Something like that, right? 3,600 off an auto combo, 3,700 is not that good, right? So his damage is kind of low. Now again, he's very much designed to hit you a lot of times, right? He hits you a lot of times, doesn't get quite as much reward off of it, but still, it is still the case that Seahawks' damage is relatively low, and it becomes a little bit scary combined with his low health, right? Just in general, Seahawks, he has a bit of a reward problem. Now, risk, we can get into it, right? But he has a bit of a reward problem. When he hits people, he doesn't get as much reward as they'll get if they hit him, even if he had 16K HP. But then he also has the 14K. So his damage is comparatively lower, and their damage when they're fighting him is comparatively buffed, So these kind of, both of these weaknesses kind of like play into each other a little bit. Now, you could argue, and I've done this before, that Seox's buttons for other characters, I've done this before, Seox's buttons are not like super great for like this mid-range poking game, right? He really his far H doesn't go very far, his far M doesn't go very far, his 2M doesn't go very far, his 2U is not particularly impressive, his far L is not particularly impressive, though this one's pretty solid, right? It's got a lot of active frames on it at least. However, I just don't give a fuck, right? This is a character where I don't buy this. I don't buy Seox's buttons as a weakness because he's just the fastest character in the game by a country mile, right? So like Seox is not going to be playing this little mid-range game with you. He just like does this and he's in your face. And this is a game with 6XL too, right? So he dashes for a bit in 6XLs and like him closing this distance, he does this shit in like 20 frames or something, you know what I mean? You could argue that Seox has bad buttons for mid-range shit like that. He doesn't need it, right? His neutral skip is the dash button, right? Alongside having stuff like this and shit like that too, right? Is he faster than 2B? I think he's certainly, the thing with Seox, right? I don't know if his top speed is as high as 2B's, but the thing with Seox is he's at like 80% of top speed. I described Seox as an electric car, right? He's at like almost his top speed as soon as you hit the dash button, right? Versuja, 2B, I think he's faster than Versuja at top speed at this point, but Versuja and 2B, they have to like, they start up a little bit, right? So I think 2B might clear the entire screen faster than Seox. Like if we get 2B on here, she might go across the entire screen faster than Seox, but in that mid-range where you don't get as much time to accelerate, Seox is certainly faster, right? Like 2B's dash is quick, right? Don't get it twisted. But you see that little like, it goes like, she has that little stutter in the beginning there. By the time that stutter is over, Seox is almost at the opponent already. You know what I mean? But certainly once 2B gets going, right, she's fast as fuck. But that little stutter matters a lot in these sort of ranges, right? Seox can just kind of stand outside the range of your buttons, and boom, he's here, right? He's already there. He's already in 6XL range from like out here, near immediately, right? By the time that she's done that little acceleration, he's already in her face, right? So he just doesn't need to do it. He just doesn't need to play the sort of like mid-range game with any character, in my opinion, right? I just don't. It doesn't clock to me as a weakness for him personally. And then, well, what about if he's not playing the mid-range game? You know, what if we have a character like, I don't know, Matera or something, I guess, right? What if you have a character like Matera who's just fucking trying to barrage him with arrows, something like that? He's got to go from all the way over here, and, you know, this certainly can be a lot more difficult, right? Well, I mean, problem with that is that he does have a pretty damn good... Oh, I thought, hold on. Oh, because it missed him, yeah. I guess I'm trying to just get her to be shooting a bunch of bullshit out, right? But he has a pretty damn good anti-projectile move in a little fella known as H Empty Hand that you may be familiar with, right? Right. Let's get her at full screen so you can actually do it. I like sort of the similar timing when it whiffs or if it hits. Right. So he's got a pretty good anti-fireball move that you may have heard of called. Oh, hold up. You have to actually get up there, right? Once he's actually going though, he just kind of like gets through whatever he wants, right? So it's not very easy to zone this guy out either. I think Yu has invuln earlier on too. Yeah. He's got invuln earlier on Yu, and he gets full combos and stuff like that, right? So like again, the fact that he might struggle to use his button or something like that, it never manifests as an issue for this fella, I think, right? Can you check the one chatter's question of Empty Hand is immune to projectile supers? I actually don't know. This one's a projectile super, I think. Yep. Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean it's got projectile invuln, and that is a projectile, right? It is immune to projectile supers as well. Look at that. It just flies straight through it and then kills the Matera. Can't even zone. Worst character ever. I mean, Seox he's tailor-made to be difficult to zone, right? With his speed, with his anti-zoning tools and everything like that. But now show Eustace SSBA. I think he'll hit Eustace out of it, right? Because Eustace is active the whole way, but I think maybe his invuln will run out, but oh wait, is this not a projectile? Oh, it's a strike. It's red, right? Eustace SBA is a strike. Who would have thought?
See you on the other side.
That shit is red. Yeah, it's a strike.
See you on the other side.
Anyway. Oh, he can't even U empty. I was gonna like do that anyway. I was gonna U empty hand through it, but it seems like that might lose too. Whoa, look at you, Eustace. That's not you? Well, a lightning strike? I guess so. H empty hand works against Matera, right? I need to do U. But yeah, this is a strike, not a projectile. Can't UI go quit? No, you can't. No, you can't. Yeah, I wonder why. Because his invuln's out, right? I wonder why it's just like whiffing. I guess it's just the way the hitbox interacts. But yeah, so Seahawks is a very, very good set of like anti-zoning tools and also like anti-normal, like mid-range zoning tools as well. To the point that I don't really think that Seahawks is really going to ever have a problem getting in the opponent's face on average, right? And the thing is, you know, once you stop talking about weaknesses, in your face, this character is. He's a goofy little guy, man. He just twerks on you and does whatever the fuck he wants, right? Like he's got, like, this is a pretty solid throw bait, though it does lose to throws more often than strikes, kind of funnily enough, right? But it's a pretty good meterless throw bait, right? He gets good reward off of it. He has a very good metered throw bait that beats both in his U version as well, right? They gave that a little bit more risk on it, certainly. He gets this, like, looping, again, off his auto combos, right? He gets this, like, looping, like, fake empty hand into, like, high-low setup that's a safe jump. And you can fuzzy high-low it, certainly, right? So it's not like, it's certainly better in, like, S++ and stuff that isn't master. But even then, you know, he can, like, land and, like, delay a throw to no escape you, trying to delay tech or something. It's a very strong offensive loop that he just gets over and over and over and over again, right? So that's very good for him as well, right? Lots of ways to steal turns with plus frames, right? He's got this little Rekka guessing game as well, which it's certainly, it's, you know, I would say, like, off EX, it's a little risky, because he can go like this into the parry right away, right? To punish you if you try to mash. Wait, I have to like delay it a bit. There you go. He can do that to catch you mashing a button, right? Or he can do this, and that's a reaction check, you know, that he can try and kill you for. And he steals plus frames, and he combos on hit and stuff like that. Or he can also just run away if he's not really sure what you're doing to bait any kind of like throw or DP or anything like that, right? And he can also do stuff like the M version here, where every one of these options is actually just a frame trap, right? So you have to respect, you got to respect his authority a lot more here, right? So the overhead is slower here, but every one of these options, there is actually a gap in them, which is a frame trap. So you got to be careful about that. You can even like do the M versions out of the light Rekka. Right, so he's got a lot of very oppressive options on offense. He's got a lot of ways to keep that offense going. He's got a lot of ways to do plus frames. He's got premium ass frame data on all his normals, right? 5-frame close L, 6-frame even on block close A. 5-frame close L, 6-frame even on block close M, 8-frame close H, 8-frame far H as well, right? 8-frame 2M, sure, but 8-frame far M, 7-frame 2M, 6-frame far L, right? Just the fastest frame data accessible to basically everything, except for Lance's 7-frame close H. The fastest frame data you can have on anything in the game, Seahawks either has it or is tied for it, right? So he's incredibly strong once he gets in your face, and he doesn't really struggle to get in your face ever, I think. I don't really know if there's a matchup where it happens, right? Because if your idea is trying to zone him out in the mid-range, guess what? He's the fastest character in the game, and he accelerates immediately, right? If you try to zone out with normals, guess what, motherfucker? Empty hand. So, just like a really straightforward, simple, synergistic, functioning kit, right? The only thing with this guy, basically, is that he has 14,000 health. Yeah, I mean, he does take on some risk with this throw bait as well. It is reactable. There's something else the sort of any weakness in Seahawks' kit was patched into him later. On release, he did not have any of this. He don't have any of these weaknesses, right? This throw bait is like you can react and spot dodge, and then he's like very punishably minus, certainly. So he takes on some risk doing that. You can also like preemptively try to roll H empty hand here, right? Wait, let me have him actually roll. What? There you go. Right, you can roll this, and then he's punishable as well. Again, all of these weaknesses were added to Seahawks in. You know what? They were added in. But with how solid he is, what else besides help keeps him out of the top? Yeah, I'm talking about it right now, basically. Right? Like they added risk to a lot of his offensive game plan that did not exist before this. Right? You can roll H-Gate of Demons and have him be punishable. This wasn't the case. They added recovery to this at some point in the game's lifespan. Right? You can spot dodge and or roll this move, and then he's also punishable. Right? Like some of the best stuff in his game plan, he takes on risk. Now you might be like, well, that's a weakness. He has risk on his offense. But this wasn't a thing before. And again, any risk that Seahawks has to take is comparatively much bigger than any risk any other character has to take. Right? Because the thing is, right, people did this to me a lot, even in like S+ and shit, right? Like if Seahawks are gonna do Gate of Demons like this and you're gonna roll it preemptively, right? Odds are, like if you get hit by this, right? you're gonna get launched into like an aerial combo. If you roll Seox, you get a full grounded like counter hit combo on him, right? In many ways, if Seox gets a little predictable, the risk reward of him doing this is weighed in your favor, because odds are you have a normal amount of health, you do more damage than he does, and he has a like the least health in the game besides Avatar Belial, right? So like any time where Seox has to take on risk is gonna hurt for him more than it is for basically any other character in the game, right? 1.0 Seox was a war crime. I mean, you want to think about this character, except he had 16,000 health. This was plus on whiff half the time. Literally, I'm not even kidding. Like, if you spot dodge this, he'd be plus half the time, and half the time he'd be safe, right? This did not have any recovery on it at all, basically. So even if you rolled it, I think you were minus, right? And he built more meter, and he did more damage, and he wasn't even top 1. 1.0 Grand Blue is quite the thing, right? So they put in, like, weaknesses. His offense is interactive, I suppose, in some ways. Now, maybe you might, you know, hear that and, like, scoff. But, like, there is, like, RPS you can play on Seox's offense that can be relatively decent for you as far as your risk reward if you get a read on him, right? In ways where, like, again, I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. You might be like, why is that, you know, why is that even worth mentioning? It's just like, you know, when we talk about the offenses that are truly, like, running the video game, right? Like, this is maybe, like, some of the best. Like, Percival might have the best corner situation in the entire game, right? If we talk about, like, top-tier offense, right? There is no interaction here, right? Percy puts down Flame Carpet, and you just die, right? So, when I bring these up, I'm not saying it to say that Seox's offense is bad. I think it's very good, but it's a reason as to why, like, you know, another thing that might keep him kind of out of the top-tier discussion, personally, for me. But I think he's very, very strong. I'll tell you how strong right now, in fact. Let's pull up the tier list. Period in a fighting game's lifespan where it just came out, it's a balancing mess is really funny. It's not always a thing. I mean, I still commend Street Fighter 6 did an amazing job. Yes, was JP like too good? Probably was. You know, a lot of characters a little too strong. But like that game was pretty damn balanced on release. It's gotten better since then, but that game was pretty good on release, man.
Let's see.
Yeah. Let's bring this up. One thing I think I've been probably a little too nice to you. I think you need to go up a little bit. Like Siegfried is not better than you, I don't think. Yeah, you can sit somewhere here. But yeah, Seox. Yes, I honestly I don't know if I think he's better than Gran. Gran's pretty good. Gran gets a little underplayed. I think a little under like he gets a little downsold. But like somewhere around here, I think Seox is really good. I think Seox is very strong. But I think he, you know, inherently very punishing since you have 14,000 health. If you make those mistakes, you're gonna die. And it does just skew the risk reward of the entire video game against him. That combined his like slightly below average damage on average, and then like very below average damage on cash outs, right? I think Seox was the lowest damage character that we found. We were doing all the like who can TOD who, right? Seox did less damage than literally anyone else. Even Lancelot was beating his ass. Because we discovered that Lancelot's TOD could do a little bit more because tech inputs and stuff like that. So like he has risk reward trouble. He's good at literally everything else, right? What buff does Vicky need to be good? I think her items need to be better, right? Even Anila beat him? Yeah, I mean Anila, to be fair, beat a lot of people. Anila was like, he beat like 4 or 5, 6 characters. Her cash out damage is not great, but like it's not literally bottom 1 like a lot of people like to think that it is. I think Vikala needs her items to be better. I've talked about it before. I think, you know, we can. Oh, we're done talking about Seox. I think he's very good. He's a little. I will say he's a little repetitive to play, but it's just an S+ and S++, where like the sort of like fake empty hand high low loop is just like free real estate, right? It certainly is less so as people like learn to high low it, and you have to get more creative on Seox, which I think makes him a lot more fun. But yeah, Vikala. She just needs her items to do something. Like right now, the problem is Vikala half the time. Her unique mechanic is a nerf, right? I would like, especially Beach Ball, the most common item she gets. This thing needs to be like, I would love this to be like a budget star. If she could like 5U this and it like would bounce once or something like that, right? If you could bounce like one, if this could bounce like once or twice, star bounces 4 times, right? If this could be like a little budget star, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 5, right? If ball could bounce twice. Right? She could have like always some zoning value out of her most common item, right? I think like cannonball reward on a lot of the items needs to be standardized. I should just be getting like real conversions, even like ball and smoke bomb and all of that. I think they should all give at least as much hit stun as cannonball, where you can get like a heavy conversion if you get the cannons, right? Like this kind of, like, you can get the Rat Punch Barrage domain expansion ender, or you can get, you know, like a heavy if you're in the corner or something like that. right? Cheese and Heart, I genuinely think, yeah, I don't think they're gonna remove them, right? I talked about that too when we played Vicky. I don't think they're gonna remove Cheese and Hearts, but I think Cheese and Heart need to only be able to heal Vikala unless they're shot out of the cannon. No, sorry. Unless she 5Us them, they need to only be able to heal her, right? I think Cheese and Heart, shot out of a cannon, none of the items should have downsides, is my opinion, right? If you shoot them out of a cannon, all the items should be good. So Cheese and Heart should do cannonballs hit stun out of a cannon, and they should not be able to heal the opponent. They should only be able to heal Vikala out of the cannon. If she 5Us them, then maybe, right? If she 5Us them, then maybe they become a little bit more, free for all. But I don't think we need, at this point, the game, like the bottom end of the game has gotten strong enough. I don't think we need to be putting in like random items that literally hurt their win condition built into the item for fun, right? We're at the point in Grand Blue where, the bottom tier is pretty good. We don't need Vikala to like 10-15% of the time just kill herself or like remove her unique mechanic because she gets Cheese or Heart. Right. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Seox. And yeah, I mean, we're basically done, right? He's just very solid. He is, like, in many ways, I think he is the rushdown character that I want to compare a lot of other rushdown characters to as a benchmark, right? Like, you have to be at least as good as Seox, I think, for me to consider you like a complete rushdown kit, Like, when I was talking about UL, for example, I was like, why doesn't UL have, like, a good throw bait, Why doesn't he have, like, a good way to skip neutral? Things like this. When I was thinking of that, I was thinking about this guy, right? I was thinking about this fella. Like, this is the guy I was comparing her to, right? Like, this fella is who I'm thinking of, right? Or, like, for example, I think, personally, and this might be a hot take, I think Soares is a better rushdown character than Seox is. Right, and I think a big part of that is, even though Soares is much slower than Seox, right, he still has a lot of very competent ways to skip neutral, so his speed doesn't hurt him quite as much. His buttons are also much better for playing neutral than Seox's is. He has, like, really, really nice, this 2M is, like, this is, like, a crazy 2M, man. 6 active frames, right, decent range on it, 7 frame startup, right, his far H is very nice, his far M is very nice. So, like, he can work around his slowness a little bit. Difference is that, Soares has 17,000 health. He has above average health compared to the health that Seox has. He still has a throw bait, though it's not as good as Seox's, and he hits way harder than Seox does, right? So he's Seox in many ways. He's Seox without that kind of like risk-reward weakness that I cited for Seox, in my opinion, right? Soares doesn't have as many high-low mix-ups. Seox has 0 high-low mix-ups. Nothing Seox has is a real mix. Everything's fuzzyable, to my understanding, right? So there is no mix on Seox's part. Real mix in this game is pretty rare. They don't give a lot of characters like real time-to-guess ass mix, right? So neither Soares nor Seox have any high-low mix. So he, in many ways, Soares to me is just Seox without that risk-reward weakness, in my opinion, right? Lance compared to Seox, right? Where is Mr. Lancelot? Right, Lancelot has the same damage problem as Seox, right? He does very, very little damage, especially off like, unless you're doing like some weird, really difficult fuck-ass conversion, I think he does even less damage than Seox does. He has a little bit more health, so that's nice, right? He has like, again, he has a neutral skip, right? Rush down complete with a very good neutral skip. This fireball is amazing, right? He's not quite as fast as Seox, but he's still very fast, right? His walk speed's still very good, right? Lance's big problem is that, first off, Lance's buttons are like ass, but where Seox's buttons are ass for like mid-range, Lance's buttons are kind of ass for rushdown, man. This thing. Why, right? Lance's buttons are ass for like his win condition. You know what I mean? Why are we doing this? Why is this his light? This is maybe the worst light in the entire video game. Why is Lance a rushdown character who can't bait BC? You know what I mean? Like, he can't, like, not even like a oh, Catalina 5U hard call out the BC and kill you. He can't even do 5L and then block, no matter how much he tries to mediate. Why does that thing work the way that it does? You know what I mean? Lance in general, I think, also takes on a lot more risk in a lot of his shit than Seox does, right? Certainly he's got stuff like this, right? But I mean, this is what's it called? This is reactable and spot dodgeable, right? So he usually is minus if you do that. And then a lot of his neutral skips, besides this one, right? A lot of his other stuff is punishable, where Seox is a little bit more. Well, to be fair, no, this is really good too, right? This is really good too. Yeah, I guess also that's true. He is also lacking a meterless DP. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Seox is a pretty good parry too, right? But realistically, it is just Lance. Yeah, like a lot of stuff, and then Lance's buttons are just complete garbage. I think, right? especially this thing. And like you might be like, oh, really? The 5L matters that much? Yeah, man, the 5L matters that much. Your light, your fastest button, turns out is your most important button on offense. And Seahawks having a pretty good close L is pretty standard. You know, 5 frames, 3 active frames, plus 4, 6 recovery. And Lance having the worst light in the game, pretty big, right? Pretty big. I hold that against Lance incredibly hard, right? Alongside, in general, I think Lance's offense is also just a little bit less threatening than Seahawks's, right? A lot of this like J5U stuff is a reaction check and he dies, right? A lot of his like cross-up stuff is just like a guard button check and he dies, right? This is a reaction check. He does like he's got a lot of reaction checks. Sure, Seahawks puts you in like straight up RPS situations a little bit more often, right? And the risk they're taking on is kind of similar. If you react to what Lance is doing, you're gonna kill him. If you RPS correctly on what Seahawks is doing, you're gonna kill him. Sure, but I'll prefer that to that, right? So I think Lance to me is a character who is Seahawks with a little bit more health, and like he's significantly weaker in his win condition than Seahawks is. I feel a lot more scared blocking Seahawks than I do blocking Lance. And again, a big part of it is this, but also it's just, like his general offensive structure is not as spooky, I don't think. Say hi to Geef? Yeah, we can do that. But yeah, so Seahawks kind of is, I mean, he's not like, you don't have to be high tier to be a complete rushdown character, but like in many ways, Seahawks to me is kind of the benchmark, right? He's just fake? Yeah, basically, right? Lance is a lot more fake stuff. He's got some good stuff for sure. It's not like Lance is a completely non-functional character. He's not bottom 1 or anything, but a lot more of his offensive options are fake than Seahawks' are, I think, right? He also has like one of the only DPs that does not give you a fucking save jump for some reason, but I think you can turb to fix that. But yeah, Seahawks kind of really is, he is kind of the gold standard, I think, right? Do I have, I mean, if you want to count Beatrix, maybe, right? I think, yeah, Sora is the only like pure, Sora's and Beatrix, I guess, right? Are the only kind of pure rushdown characters that I would consider to be above him, right? Otherwise, he is sort of like, he's the, you must be this tall to ride the ride. If you want to be a good rushdown character, you better compare favorably to Seahawks, or else I'm probably going to be laughing at you, and you're not going to let you into the club, Turb is the DP? Oh, you're right, yeah, if you can't Turb after this, gets on fucking cooldown. You're right. Yeah, they just hate him. I don't know, man. You can't Turb? Yeah, he just flat out doesn't get a save jump? Yeah, man, right? So Lance just has a lot of, like, he's just clunky. He's just clunky and fake in a lot of ways that Seahawks don't have to worry about, and I think it makes him compare very unfavorably to Seahawks. Both of these characters were, like, incredibly strong on release, and they just nerfed Lance more than they nerfed Seahawks, right? They just nerfed Lance more than they nerfed Seahawks, plain and simple. But yeah, man. That's the gold standard of rushdown right there. Put some respect on his name. Now let's go play some Matera. Unfortunate since he's my main. Yeah. Now again, I think unironically, right? You make this have a regular amount of recovery on it, right? Why not, man? Why shouldn't Lance have the best 5L in the game, right? Would that be really like seriously? One change to Lance on in the next patch. Make this 5 frames plus 4 on block, right? Make it 5 frames, triggers from over here, right? Plus 4 on block, 7 recovery frames. Right? Why not, man? Let Lance have the best light in the game. Why shouldn't he? Right? This is like, why shouldn't one of the game's premier rushdown characters have the single best light in the video game? The stubby range is what irks me the most. That's okay. I mean, it is like, it functions kind of in that, like, a little bit outside of that close L proximity distance. Like, I'll hit Seahawks from here and he's getting far L, right? So like, if it was a close L, right? If it like had a close L's frame data, but like it was a little bigger than a close L in terms of range, right? If you want to buff the range a little bit too, sure. But like, if you want to make it the best close L in the game, why not? They said they made 5L plus 2 to make combos shorter. I still don't know what combo is shorter because, yeah, Lance still hits you forever, right? So like, just give Lance the best 5L in the game. Nothing else, right? And he might even need a little bit more than that, but at least give him the best light in the game. Is that so crazy? Is that so wrong? He's the rushdown character. Like, him and Seahawks are, I think, in many people's minds, like, the sort of, like, fast, zippy rushdown characters, right? Just give him the best light in the game and move on. He's still gonna be worse than Seahawks, by the way, if you do that. Almost, unless that has, like, some knock-on effect that I can't imagine. He's still gonna be worse than Seahawks if you do that. But, like, he's gonna feel just a lot better. He's gonna feel a lot better to play, I think, if you do that kind of shit. They are flies to be swapped down? Exactly, right? So give the fly Buzz. Let him Buzz. Why is this light the worst pressure light in the game when it belongs to Buzz Fly Guy? You know? Hey, and why not, man? Make this shit +8 on plus 8 on like a close L. Make it +8 on regular hits, +10 on counter hits. Let him get his let him get, close L like 5L. Right?
Let him get like regular hit 5L into close H, right? I don't know, man. Like just make that shit the best like in the video game, and let's see where that goes. You know, I highly doubt that's gonna suddenly make lanes like top 1 a problem, right? Just let's let him have it, man. Let him have it. It's pretty crazy that Belial can close cell pressure better than Lance. You know who else can close cell pressure better than Lance? Oh, we're gonna say I had a geef, so I'm gonna go full screen. But let's seriously, I'm not kidding. Do you know who else has better close cell pressure than Lance? Fairy. Fairy can close L better than Lance. Fairy and Matera have the second worst close L's in the game. Fairy and Matera, the game's dedicated full-screen zoners, have better close L pressure than Lancelot. Because if they meaty their close L, they can save jab DPs, they can block Brave counter. Lancelot, he can't. No matter how much he tries to mediate, he can never block a Brave counter. Fairy and Matera have better close L pressure than Lancelot. Why? How? In what world is this the design that we're doing here? Fairy gets a plus on block, close H on top of that. Why can't Lance have the best light in the game? Wait, where'd Geef go? I've lost my son? Hold on. Oh. He wasn't on the couch. He was over in the bed. He says hello. Hi. This is my son. My actual human son, of course.
Improving your defense might help you recognize your foe's weak spot.
He wanted to come by and wish you good luck. Another news, I got an MLB Kita-san today. Ooh, I've stopped playing on that banner because I have 3 LB because I re-rolled for it, to be fair. I'm going to MLB her on the anniversary, but that's hype, man. That's hype. I would love that 4 LB. I love my favorite rushdown character, Fairy. Yeah. The other Costco the other day, I was walking out and saw someone with that same Eevee plush in their cart, and in my head I went, Geef? Yeah. That's my son, man. That's my son. He's globetrotting. All right, let's look at Matera's colors, man. Huh? Oh, no, store. My bad. I meant to look at Rupee Shop. Rupee Shop. Do. Ba-da-da. Ooh. I kind of fuck with, like, the blonde bridal Matera. I like that. Oh, but I like the little darker skin tone here with the red. Sure. I mean, she's just pretty, right? A lot of them look good, but... Oh! Ooh, I might fuck with color 22, actually. What's the other one? No, I think I like this more. I'm a color 9 guy. Someday I will subject you to Lancelot. Simply pay me $50. It's Mithra Matera? That's true. Does she have a Vern weapon? Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, she do. Yep. All right, dog. It's clobbering time. It's Matera-ing time. Let's see if this character really is top 2, top 3. I think she's very good right now, but I've heard some people placing her as like best character in the game contender. I'm not quite so sure about that.
Incredibly smart.
Yo, Dr. Mike. Thank you very much for the 3 months. Where's her? I don't like her theme though. The thing is, I don't like her theme, so I kind of don't want to play her theme. Let's play Peak instead. Let's play some Illuminated Worlds. Have a good theme on here. Top 10? That sounds reasonable. Yeah, she's good. She's real good for sure. I think you Butterfly needs to go. I'll tell you that immediately. I've been saying that. Without that, I think she'd still be good, but I think she'd be a lot more reasonable, right? Where's my Vimble? There it is. Fairy Master's already happened. That's right. Just got home. Did I miss the entire Seahawks run? Pretty much, yeah. Turns out you just kind of loop the empty hand nonsense in the corner. Let's beat up on Fairy because we're better than her. Let's bully her. Oh, actually, no. Let's play Fairy's theme. Yeah. The good zoner theme instead of the bad zoner theme. Matera's isn't bad. I just don't like it as much. Okay, so let's talk about Matera here because this is a zoner character, so it is not exactly my strong suit. This Vern bow is amazing, by the way. I love this. Okay, so Matera, right? Matera has a very interesting set of normals because they're kind of amazing in a lot of ways, which I feel like not usually what you would expect out of a zoner. I mean, obviously Fairy's normals are amazing, but you know, because they're her zoning, right? Matera is a projectile zoner, and her normals are still pretty great, which is kind of wild, right? Like this far L, listen, it's 8 frames. I get that, right? It is 8 frames, so that is like that's a weakness in some ways. However, have you considered that please don't counter anything on anything, please. You consider the shit has 6 active frames and only 5 recovery frames? Like, why? Why, I guess. Like, my question becomes why? Like, if you look at, like, a regular-ass Far L, Gran does not have a particularly exceptional one, right? 9 recovery frames on this. Why are there only 5 recovery frames on her Far L, I suppose? That's immediately a question that I find myself at. Why is this button so good? Right? And it also, like, just goes into itself, I think, 3 times from, like, as close as you can get it, right? So it's like the world's easiest button to hit confirm as well, right? Like this button's kind of insane. Now, again, up close pressure. We'll notice a lot of Matera's buttons, you know, not necessarily the best up close, right? But as soon as you get her a little bit of breathing room, like this is like we're Far L distance, it's not that far away, right? Suddenly she's kind of insane, right? Is there to catch people running at you? It's also a great stop sign for sure, yeah. But you know, it needs, I know we're already talking about nerfs, which is crazy, but like this needs a little bit more recovery. Like I'm okay with this maybe even being like this many active frames and all that, but like and a low, by the way, it is a low, but it needs a little bit more recovery, I think. Oh yeah, show the hitbox. Yeah, look at this, right? It's huge. It's real big. So yeah, this is a great button, right? Her 2L is, you know, relatively standard. It's a low 2L. The range on it's not so bad, right? Fairy has a very bad 2L. Her range is also very small, right? I think Matera needs it. Maybe. I think it could use a little bit more recovery, but it's a very, very good button. Her 2L is pretty standard as well, right? Fairy has a much worse 2L than Matera. They're both low. Obviously, Fairy can use that 2L to greater effect, but the button itself is worse, right? Her Far M, decently nice as well. This button has 9 active frames. You might notice. Now you might be like, wait a second, that's the most active frames I've literally ever seen on a move in my entire life. Now again, it's a 10 frame Far M, right? So that's certainly a lot. But again, you'll notice, you know, I talk a lot about how these high active frame moves are designed as stop signs, right? This is the stop sign right here. It's an anti-air. It's just like this is crazy, right? 9 active frames on this shit, right? 15 recovery frames, by the way, also below average, right? You notice Grand Far M right here, 18 recovery frames. She's rocking 50, right? So again, this is like this defensive, yes, but this incredibly potent defensive button, and yeah, also air unblockable, right? So I was talking earlier about how this also functions as an anti-air. Yeah, right. So like this is a button, man. This is quite the button. Her 2M, also you might notice 6 active frames, right? Let's get Gran standing there. Gran in this case, his 2M has a very little recovery on it because it's plus on block, right? But 12 recovery frames, also not a ton on a 2M, right? It is an 8 frame 2M, right? So you'll notice Matera has no 7 frame button, right? Which does, like 7 frame, kind of like longer reach-ish button is something that does matter quite a lot in a lot of different matchups, right? It can matter against Ladiva, it can matter against Siegfried, it can matter a lot in like certain +2 on block kind of situations, all of this, right? So, she's lacking a 7 frame, like longer range button, certainly, right? Her buttons, while very good, are all quite sluggish. She doesn't even have a Far L, like traditional Far L, right? She doesn't have a 6 frame, like her like fastest 6 framer is this right here, right? So her buttons are slow, right? That's certainly, like, I don't think everyone hates Matera, right? I'm gonna try to be fair to Matera here. When something is good, I'm gonna call it out as good. When something isn't good, I'm gonna call it out as not good. But this character is relatively contentious, to my understanding. Her buttons are slow, but outside of that, oh my lordy, are these things insane, right? And then Far H is just a zoning tool, straight up. This is just an arrow, right? It's another projectile. This is another projectile she gets access to. It's not quite full screen, right? Like, this is just straight up just another arrow that she has, right? Certainly not like a tool to be used up close like this, outside like a combo or something, but this is like straight up another zoning tool, right? Her 2U, also, very nice, right? You get these sort of like this jump scare 2U. You know, Matera's been, he's been zoning you the whole time. You don't expect her to suddenly come in, kind of like what Uno has as well, right? This is obviously incredibly punishable if you do it. Oh, please block switch, good sir. If you do it like right in their face like this, you know, very, very punishable. But it's got 15 active frames. You know what that means? Yep. Very easy to space this thing out to be safe, right? So this is also a very good button, right? This 2U is very nice. Now, of course, you know, if you're spacing it out, you're sitting on like frame 25, so you could even react to this and hit her. But again, right, this is a very nice 2U for what you might want it to do. The fact it's very, very easy to mediate to become safe, right? You can immediately special arrow after Far 5H for a sort of spacing frame trap. Yeah. Reminds me of Riding Free. Well, okay, Riding Free, it does not have the low profile properties of Riding Free at all. Let's not get too crazy. Riding Free is 100 times better than this thing. But yes, this is a very good 2U, right? Very, very nice 2U, right? I think that's all of her grounded buttons we talked about, right? I think so. Oh, 2H. Yeah, our 2H is kind of weird. So it's an arrow. And she can also, you can do 2H and was it 3H or 1H? I forget, 1H? Yeah, 1H. Yeah, she has 1H and 2H and 3H, is that right? 2H fires it at that angle. No, it's just 1H and 2H, right? Yeah. 2H is at that 45-degree angle, 1H kind of directly above her. This option is very nice because it means, you know, her 2H, obviously, the cross-up hitbox on it is horrendous, right? There's no cross-up hitbox here, but if someone is right above you, you can just 1H, right? And fire directly up into the sky right there. So it gives her some nice flexibility there. Otherwise, her 2H is kind of weird because, like, it's, you know, it goes that whole screen space, right? It's very, very good in how much screen space it covers. But, of course, she does have the zoner problem of the air blockable 2H, right? And a lot of the times, depending on where exactly this gets air blocked, right? If they're higher up like that, it's more Metera's turn. If they're a little lower down to the ground when they air block this, right? It gets a little bit more threatening. But yeah, it's you know, it's an air blockable 2H. But you know, if someone can't block, if they're doing an aerial, or if like it's like an able flight or a double jump from a 2B or something like that, if for whatever reason the person can't block, this just becomes a 2H that just controls an amazing amount of screen space, right? So it's got kind of like got a little bit of pros and cons, right?
Remember your training.
Yeah, then her dash normals, right? Her 6XL is not great. She doesn't go very far, right? She doesn't go very far on her 6XL. She's pretty far away from Mr. Granule right there. Where I mean, I held the dash button for a second and he almost hit her, right? But yeah, you know, her 6XL is fine. It functions, right? It's certainly not bad. Her forward walk, by the way, is quite bad. Her back walk, real fast, right? But Metera is not exactly meant to be walking at you. I think it's a similar thing as Grim too, yeah, where her forward jump does not go as far as her back jump, right? This character is very much designed to run away from you, as you might expect, right? Dash speed, okay, right? Once she gets up there, it's fine. But like, it starts off a little slow, for sure, right? But yeah, she's like pretty decently mobile as well. We'll talk about that with her 5U in a second. 6XM is an overhead. That overhead is, you can, you know, sort of space it to be safe, certainly, right? Most of the time, you're not really going to get much out of this. But you can space it to be safe, you can media it even to be safe, stuff like that. 6XH is this little booty bump, which is kind of ass, I think, like mostly a combo extender, to my understanding. It does something, right? Like if you're a little far away and you can't get an extension otherwise, maybe you do this. I don't know if you get anything on like counter hit. Yeah, on counter hit or wall bounces, that's right, that's what it does. So it's Vicky 6XH, but a little safer, basically. Right? Like, whatever, it's fine. It's not the star of the show by any means, right? Oh, her close normals, right? Very important to note, 6-frame close L, so that's bad. 7-frame close M, not your favorite, right? It is ass, true, even on block, which is nice, but 7 frames, right? Not exactly premium. And then 11-frame close H, right? So again, slow normals, right? Not a bad close H, not a bad close M, not a bad close L, but well, actually her close L is bad, right? Her close L also, her close L is 8 recovery frames and only +2 on block. Her and Fairy have this problem. They have the second worst lights in the game in these close L's, besides like Lancelot, basically. So yeah, so this is pretty rough. It makes it hard for her to save jab a lot of stuff. She has to mediate to do it, right? I don't believe she can block Brave counter, for example. If she does like you know this, yeah, she has to media the button to be able to block Brave counter, right? If you do, I don't have the timing here, but if I do media a little bit, I will be able to block Granules Brave counter here. Oh, I'm too early. Wait. I got it. Oh, not quite. The timing exists. I just have to hit on the very last active frame, and I don't have my, oh, there you go. Yeah. I don't have my auto time setups yet. But yeah, so, bad close L, certainly, right? Close M's whatever, right? Close H is also, I mean, it's a multi-hit, which is, you know, bad and good. Easy to hit confirm, right? Very easy to hit confirm. Very, very big spin, very active. But also makes it so, you know, on counter hits, you have to cut it short to get anything good. But yeah, it's like slow, but very, very good buttons is generally the, also 11 frames, Metera is at the sort of, that unfortunate range where she can't do that, right? She can't go Raging Strike, Raging Chain into close H, 10 frames is the cutoff for that, right? So Metera, her buttons in general, slow and very, very good, right? Can she do any butterfly stuff on counter hit close H? I mean, not unless they're already set up. I think. I don't know my Metera combos yet, so we'll have to find out. But yeah, so slow but very good buttons is kind of outside of their speed, very, very strong. It's kind of what I would describe Metera's kit as, which, you know, and mostly good for defensive, right? Buttons you would expect his owner to have. I don't think I have a problem with any of these necessarily. This needs a little bit more recovery, probably. 5 is just such a small number. It's just such a small number. Gran does not have a laggy far L at all, right? And it's got 9 recovery frames. Now, of course, this is a 6-frame startup. I get that, but like, this is a little too little recovery in my opinion, right? 5U. Oh boy, this is her little short hop here. This is kind of nuts, man. She can 5U forward like this. If you hold back, she does it backwards. I don't believe you can angle it any kind of way. You can do it in the air, too. If you 5U in the air, she does this. If you go back in the air, she does that. This is sort of nuts, man. It's just a short hop, right? Short hops are good, right? She has another way to approach you through the air that is a lot less reactable than a jump, which is good because her jump is incredibly floaty, right? But she can just do this. It lets her do it. Set up a lot of like brave counter safe stuff as well. Like if he blocks this and tries to brave counter, she can land and block it a lot of the time, right? Which means that she's plus, right? So it's very good against brave counter, and it's very quick compared to a regular jump. Of course, it's still reactable, right? You can react to Metera doing this and kill her, but it's a lot less so than your average jump, which is how most people do this. And she can also do it away. And she can also use it as a way to change her trajectory midair, right? Forward or backward, right? And she can also like do like arrow K specials out of this shit too, right? So very nice 5U, right? Really good 5U on Metera. That honestly, there's like a lot of rushdown characters that would love to have this, right? This feels a little out of place on Metera, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of rushdown characters that would love to have this exact 5U. Like Seox would probably trade his like fuck-ass 5U for this thing. We just played Seox. Seox would much rather have this as like a positioning tool, like a jump scare, short hop tool, a second thing to put on their mental stack, an air stall, right? He would much rather have this than his like little fuck-ass Shadow Clone 5U. So really nice 5U on Metera as well, right? Talking specials, obviously a lot of them are projectiles. I'm not exaggerating when I say that Metera is a better rushdown than Lancelot. She's got some tools, man. Metera has this arrow, right? This first high arrow here. She has a low one too. We'll get to that in a second. But this high arrow, right? I believe it is just a worse version of the low arrow by and large. I don't think there's really too many pros to it, but you know, it's another projectile for her to have, right? The big thing about this is that this arrow is, of course, not only, let's get another Metera on here. It's gonna be easier to show this stuff off if I can record a Metera bot doing things. She can reverse to rushdown, but it's not that great, TBH. I mean, this as a rushdown tool is exceptional, certainly. Right? Her like kind of her forward walk being slow and her dash being like, you know, a little slow to start up is kind of whatever, right? But like this is an exceptional rushdown tool. But yeah, so this, right, this arrow can be rolled, certainly, as you can see right there, right? If I have Metera shoot it, I can roll it, but I can also crouch this, right? This arrow will also whiff on crouch. Now, most of the time, unless you're like up close with her, it's not really gonna matter much. I guess you can, you know, make this whiff on crouch and then punish her for it. It doesn't matter that much because she doesn't have that much recovery compared to something like a Vikala M Dormouse. Right? It's only 41 frames total. But, you know, it's something. You can crouch this. But again, you're not really gonna be able to like crouch, stand up, and punish in a lot of cases. This faster one, the medium one, you may very well be able to do that a little bit more often, where you can maybe like crouch this, have it go over your heads. Oh, sorry. And then, you know, kill her for it or something like that, right? You can. But for the light version, it's too slow. By the time it passes over your head, Metera is probably recovered already, right? The medium one, like I said, is faster, and then the heavy one, I think it's only 1 hit. Yeah, the heavy one is also fast, and it's 3 hits. So like this also, you know, can function as like a combo tool, a launcher, shit like that, right? And the U version is, Metera's U arrows in general are very special, right? Not only does it just like, you know, she can do the funny like Uno can, where she just goes, you know, die, right? Just one into the other. Only 2, I guess, yeah. So you only get the 1 wall bounce, right? But you can do 2 of these. I think maybe like in the corner in certain cases, you maybe do 3, but oh, or that. Maybe I can just, if I just do it fast enough. Wait, gotta spam it hard enough. Could you get 3? But yeah, it's not just special because it's fast like this. Yes, you can. There you go. It's also because these count as 3 U projectiles tied together, right? So I want to show you what I mean by that. If we get Sir Granule on here to do his U Fireball, Metera just wins. Unless you have another U Fireball like Abel's or Eustace or something that's multiple U Fireballs. If she does this, and I, as my, you know, Granule who knows nothing, I try to do this, she just straight up beats my U Fireball clean, right? Metera also is the only character in the game, I believe. Was I wrong about this? I could have sworn, is she not the only character who can break the rule of like no 2 projectiles on screen at once? Did I misread these patch notes? I could have sworn they gave her the ability to put her U fireballs out on screen when other. No, see, you have to do the other arrow, huh? No, only with UDP? Oh, I see. She can UDP. No, I thought it was the... Okay. If the arrow's on screen, she's still UDP. Okay. I thought it was her U arrows. I'm like, that's a hell of a buff. No, they didn't give her that. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Never mind, never mind. So, yeah, I mean, that's mostly, you know, not that important unless for some defensive situations. But yeah, so yeah, her U arrow, fast, wall bounces, right, converts on hits pretty nicely, and also wins U fireball wars very well. She then has the, we're skipping a couple of specials, these are related, right? She has the slow arrow, which is basically just a better version of the high arrow. To my understanding, they have the same sort of like total frames, everything like that, except this one cannot be rolled and cannot be crouched, right? So, I still don't fully, I mean, you can never have both of these out at once. So I guess maybe it's just like, so you can still like use the EX for this and still have access to this or something. I'm not sure what the point of this guy is besides being another projectile, another cooldown in the kits, right? So I can do something like that into that and still have it be like full, but this just seems like the better arrow in every way, right? Light is, I guess it's faster too. I guess this is slower? No, no, not really, right? EX used in combos? Yeah. It's another like, it's another cooldown for her to have, I guess, right? Can't low arrow not activate butterfly? Oh, right, yeah, with butterfly, there's, yeah. That's what it is, yes. But yeah, so low arrow, right? Not rollable, not crouchable. I guess I can try to show you too, right? You can't roll this. Oh, no, wait, oh, we can, sorry. No, you can roll both. I'm stupid, you can roll both of them. You can't crouch this one. I'm spreading misinformation. You can roll both of them. I always forget about this. Yes. Here I am spreading Matera, lying on the internet, as I'm such a big fan of Moon. You can roll both of these. You can't crouch this one. That's what it is. Can you roll the U version? Now I forget. Yeah, you can't. You can't roll the U version. That's what it is, right? Yeah. You can't roll the U version. That's what. I know there's one of these you couldn't roll. I forgot that it was just the U version. Yes. Brick participating in the time hard tradition of lying on the internet. Yeah, that's me. I was waiting for you to notice the arrow can be rolled. You could have said something. Yeah, you can roll everything except for the U version. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, otherwise, it's just another arrow, right? Nothing, oh yeah, the light ones, by the way. Light one doesn't knock down. Medium one doesn't knock down for this either. The medium low arrow does, yeah. Only on counter hits, or is that, because sometimes they will vary, right? Does it knock down? Yeah, only on counter hit. The medium arrow knocks down on counter hits, the rest of them don't, I suppose. And you would demonstrate it? Fair enough. I'm glad I didn't, oh, both of the, yeah, well, yeah, but only the low medium arrow knocks down on counter hits. Again, otherwise, right, they all the EX launches. This EX, I believe, also launches. Yeah. Also, yeah, the arrows are arrow K. I think it's only, is it only the, no, both of them, okay. If you do special, he goes forward. If you do back, he goes back, right? Both of these are arrow K as well, right? And these function as a pretty damn good throw bait. Again, on this character, for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, right? These function as a pretty decent throw bait, right? Hitting on frame 22 like that, right? You're jumping, so you're airborne right away, so it doesn't have the same kind of weakness as like a Seahawks empty hand or anything like that. It's a projectile, right? So certainly, certain things can ha-ha funny her out of that, considering the fact that her throw bait is a projectile, right? But, for some reason, she's got a really good throw bait. Like, 22 frames, this is fast enough. This is gonna catch your, like, strike tech pretty damn often, man. Not all the time, but pretty damn often, right? So she's got a pretty nice throw bait on her, too. Matera's offense is quite good, right? And she can do a little fade away with that, too. They can do the U arrows are arrow K. I'm not really sure what the point of them is. They just see, I guess they're maybe a little quicker to guarantee it. I don't know what the hit effect of this is for the U arrows. Oh, you don't get a combo on these? Yeah, I'm not sure what, because this you get a combo off of is the crazy bit, right? Actually gets a combo off that is like really funny. Like it's a plus on block throw bait that will beat both of the techs most of the time, and doesn't really have any risk associated with it. Besides, is this rollable? I guess I actually don't know. I'm gonna learn a little bit about Matera here. I want to TK it. It's fat, yeah, low off the ground like that. Wait, TKing it too hard. There you go. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like Seahawks empty hand, in that if you roll it, she's gonna die, right? What is she saying, by the way? Yes, I guess that's kind of the idea, right? There's a little bit. Technically, guys, we found some risk to it, but U arrows recovers fast enough you can do something else mid-air. Wait, really? Huh? Oh! That's a funny character, man. Dude, wow, that's funny. Okay, cool. Yeah. You can do that into like, okay, funny. Do a full jump? Yeah, I got you. That's very funny. What a time to be alive. But yeah, she's got some pretty solid offense. We haven't talked about this yet, right? But yeah, so those are the arrows, right? We'll talk about butterfly last, I guess.
Rain of Arrows is her DP on the U version, right? This is not a great DP. It's a projectile. They did fix, I think, I always forget which ones they fixed and which ones they didn't. You can't roll this one anymore? Yeah, you can't roll this anymore, at least, so that's nice. She's so much better than Fairy? Yeah, I would say so. I think there's at least a tier difference between them. Yeah, you can't really roll this as consistently anymore, right? So they fixed that for her. Otherwise, you know, it's you know, it's a DP. It's not huge. Like, the horizontal range on it isn't amazing, but, you know. The other versions are, again, it's just kind of another way, you know, you can control a lot of screen space with this, right? Right? You control a lot of screen space with this. You can trigger, like, butterflies on the way up as well, too, to do some stuff, right? There is a lot of recovery to this move, and it doesn't hit people on the way in, right? So certainly you got to be a little careful. Just kind of, like, throwing... if you just kind of throw this shit out, right, you are very liable to get murdered for it. Well, usually you'll do it, like, covered behind another arrow or covered behind the butterfly, and it's just a way to, like, cover airspace, you know, put out this long-lasting hitbox on the screen, right? The light version, medium, I'm actually not sure what's different between... I'm not sure what's different between light and medium. Oh, range. Okay, light comes closer, medium goes further away. Gotcha. Yeah, and then heavy, I believe, is active for longer, right? More, say, No, not really, yeah. Does heavy have, like, a... Yeah, do the others not have an immediate hitbox like this? Yeah, heavy's a combo tool. Gotcha. Yeah, heavy's a combo tool is the point of it. Gotcha. Yeah, and also, I mean, that does hold people for a little bit there, right? So you can extend, you know, she gets, like, raw SSBA off this and shit like that, right? Very, very nice combo tool. And then the U version's her DP, like we talked about. Alright, so let's talk about Butterfly, because, my god. All of these tools, and we haven't even gotten to the star of the show, kinda, right? Driving Vicala to Master, got any tips? Keep track, I mean, this might be kind of stupid, but I didn't do it when I was first getting her to Master, and when I started doing it, I started winning way more. Like, actively keep track of that little thing that's telling you your items up all the goddamn time, man. And when you get a good item, 5U their ass, right? Your good items, like Spike Ball and Bomb and stuff like that and Star, are better out of 5U than they are out of the cannons. The cannons are mostly only combo extension tools, like the mid items, like Cannonball and shit like that. If you get a good item, 5U it and insta-win neutral, right? Spike Ball especially, if you get Spike Ball, 5U it, it rolls around the ground forever. That shit is like Pot's Aegis Reflector, but you can jump it. Very, very nice. Yeah, otherwise, I just in general recommend not getting too close to people because every single pressure option you have is rollable and you will be killed for it. But yeah, so, Butterfly, right? Lights Butterfly. Puts this little butterfly out, and she can shoot it with an arrow, and that happens, right? So yeah, we talked about earlier, right? The low arrow, it's not going to trigger them. I think one of the event with the H butterfly, they kind of follow this meandering path thing. They can get into low's trajectory sometimes, but yeah, she has this with an arrow. It could be also like Rain of Arrows can activate this too, right? I somehow managed to... I missed. Hold on. Oh, it's only the arrow on the way up, right? Yeah, there you go, right? On the way up, that can activate it too, right? Holding L or M changes the height of it. Oh, I didn't even know this. Goddamn. Yeah, so L goes higher if you do that, right? Still triggered by the high arrow. And they have this big explosion. It's very plus. It's very easy to convert off of for Matera, right? And again, if they block it, right? It's often going to be plus enough that she can, like, follow in with her Brave counter safe short hop and shit like that, right? L Butterfly can be activated immediately by M DP shot. Gotcha. Yeah. And then M Butterfly, right? A little bit faster. And I believe if you hold this one, is this the one that goes low? I know one of them goes a little low. Yeah, this is the one that goes low, and now this arrow triggers it, right? But yeah, M Butterfly gets there a little bit quicker. L Butterfly meanders a bit more for a little bit more neutral control, right? Keep it on there for a while for them to have to worry about it, right? And of note that this explosion, right? That this pops up, right? This whole vertical pillar here, it's air blockable, but it can certainly hold people in the air, and also because it's got that whole hurt box to it, right? This thing, let me double check before I lie on the internet again, but I'm pretty sure this shit is not, this explosion is not rollable either, right? Like if I were to try and roll through this arrow, right? Well, I just got past, it's not as wide as U Butterfly, but like, yeah, if the hitbox itself gets me, I think it will, yeah, right? The roll invuln will not get past this. It's kind of this whole pillar. But yeah, so Butterflies, basically, it's really hard to use the different heights of Butterfly. It's a nice option. I mean, I like the idea of like this one that makes it so it's triggerable by low arrow, right? But he goes a lot slower too when you do that, right? He kind of crawls along the ground, whereas normally he goes a lot faster. It's more control over it. But yeah, you know, you got a knockdown. You set an H Butterfly sets a 2, right? One that goes high, one that goes kind of medium like that.
and the high one eventually kind of meanders down low. So yeah, these like, when you get a knockdown, you set these up, or if you have some time in neutral, you set these up, and they are just really good. Like, this is kind of Metera's gimmick, right? These are very, very good screen control. They make your zoning significantly more threatening. Rolling these arrows becomes a lot more threatening because you might get caught by the butterflies. Jumping becomes a lot harder. You might get caught by the butterflies. Throwing at any kind of button gets harder. You might get caught by the butterflies, right? Very, very nice zoning tool for her. Now, those are the butterflies that I think are good, but fair. We can talk about this one. You butterfly, which, you know, it's gonna... You see how long that lasts? Right. It also tracks to the opponent and then stays on them. It's triggered by the arrows, as normal. It is plus 175 billion on block. And the funny part about this is that the explosion here, the explosion itself is so big that it's actually unrollable as well. Right? So she can just do like this, let it get to you, do that. And even if you try to like roll this, right? The explosion is so big, you see that? It just catches your roll fucking anyway, man. It's quite something, man. It's quite something. Yep. It's quite the you can't spot dodge it either, by the way, in case you're wondering about that. You can spot dodge the arrow, but this is way too active, right? You can't really jump because the guy follows you. Little fella follows you, and again, God forbid anything bad happens to you while you're up there. Does not go away on hit or on block, so you can't even hit Metera to deal with it. And it lasts a really long time, so you can't really wait it out either. It's also like not, you know, a projectile in and of itself, like while it's out there, so it's not like you can like try to like kill it with something else or something. It's completely invincible. There is not really any counterplay to this move besides just, I guess, killing Metera before she can use it. Right? Yeah, and even blocking it isn't like that great of an idea either, because look at all that shit. Right? So, is this kind of a move with no counterplay? It might seem a little innocuous. I mean, I'm going to try and use it and show you guys. I try to get better and get good at using this thing, but like, it's just a move that doesn't really have a reasonable amount of counterplay. I think, depending on the spacing and shit like that, you can maybe, like, there might be like a really good timing of a roll that you might be able to have to like get past this shit. I don't really know, but considering how much trouble I'm having even like dealing with the bot, doing it on a timing that I know is gonna happen. Yeah, right? You can do stuff like that, right? You can do shit like that. Like there is, you have to like, oh, I'm not good enough, right? So like there is like, you can, oh god, you can try to Jason Bourne, like kind of juke the butterfly a little bit, right? Juke it and then roll through it. But again, you know, buyer beware. I would not call this a consistent thing to do, right? So I guess saying there's literally no counterplay to it. Sure, you can try and juke, but the butterfly is gonna track you, right? You can try to juke him around, right? So he's not directly on you like this and stuff like that. But I would not call this effective counterplay. I would call this technically an option, personally, right? If you don't have like a certain tool that your character has that just gets you around this somehow, it's just not really gonna work in your favor, right? So yeah, that's a move. That's a move, certainly. That's all of her special moves, I think, right? Talking about aerials, right? JL, there's her cross-up button. Right, her jump is very floaty, but it's active all the way down, right? It hits both sides. JM is well, first JM is certainly, it can be used, you can do all of her air normals out of this too, right? So JM is very much like a combo tool when used out of the hop, or it can also just be an air-to-air, I guess, if you use it, you know, out of a regular jump. JH, little smackdown, again, used out of the hop very often for like a lot of plus frames, BC, safe pressure, combo extension, stuff like that. Otherwise, it does function as like a sort of deep jump-in button. But again, Metera's jump is very floaty, so it's not a great idea necessarily to be trying to jump in with her. You're gonna get killed a lot of the time unless you use like an air stall or something like that, right? And then her JU is the hop, right? And she can also do stuff like this. And again, she can also combine these things, right? Hop first into arrow, or arrow first into hop if she has the meter for it. So Jam is very useful for her anti-air combo conversions. Oh, off like 2H? Interesting, I didn't know. But yeah, so, you know, she, I mean, notably, I guess Metera, by the way, does have less HP than normal, right? She has 15,000 HP, right? But Metera is, she's got a lot of stuff going for her, honestly. She's got a lot of stuff going for her. Really, her only big problem is that, again, If she ends up over here, right? Slow button, this is still pretty nice, right? But again, even then, it's 8 frames, right? So if your opponent is being active, it can be difficult, right? So you know, slow button, as good as it is, slow button, right? 6-frame close L, she can be bullied in some ways, other characters can't for having this, right? Like something like Grand's even on block close M, for example, right? If I have Matera try to do a close L on block right here, I went the wrong way for sure, right? If I just do something like this, she dies, right? Because her close M or her close L is 6 frames. So it's a problem that like Gran himself, for example, Gran couldn't do that to Gran, right? 2HU hop JM. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so she has some defensive problems. Of course, Brave counter exists, right? Brave counter exists. This is why, I mean, thank God that Matera is in the state that she's in. Like, at least Brave counter did get nerfed, right? Certainly still, Brave counter is very good for her. Right, but the idea you can like try and bait out some of these Brave counters and stuff like that, and again, it's very counter. Now I'm really pissed. There's a little bit of counter synergy with like her being so reliant on Brave counter, alongside her having below average HP, right? But like outside of like some defensive woes, which do exist, right? Materis can certainly suddenly and rapidly just lose the round, right? Outside of like some defensive woes, the character just kind of does everything pretty dang well, right? Certainly, she's pretty good at it. I mean, again, having lower than average HP matters, but character's got a lot going for her, in my opinion. Now, with that in mind, let's try and figure out how to actually play this lady. What does the character guide have for me? And then we're probably gonna do some labbing and then just call it. We'll play her next Sunday. Wait, Gran? It took me so long to realize those were Grans. I saw Overdrive Surge on the thing, and I was like, why? Which Matera move is Overdrive Surge? Let's do the character guide for Matera, please. Her new arrows helped her a ton. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 2M into... Sure. 2M into M arrow. I'm not really sure I care, but... Interesting combo theory. This... Yeah. You get auto combo out of that. That's, you know, good to know, certainly. Gonna be something we're gonna do a lot, I'm sure. Fine. 2L. I don't know why you wouldn't do far L, but sure. 1, 2, 3. This, you get close H off it, which is nice. Yeah, fitting in a lot of close H's into your combos will always be a boon for your damage, right? So that's nice. You got close H here, and then close H. Oh, you have to go a little quicker. Wait, maybe I'm delaying too much. There you go. Yeah. Into her super. Right. Super does function as an anti-air, by the way. She's got her little guile flash kick there. 1, 2, right? For SSBA is a projectile. It's whatever. It's faster than you think. Yeah. They buffed the recovery on it. HDP into the arrows. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. I like that. Oh, and this is her 2H. Probably like 1H in this case, honestly. 1H into... I see. 1H bonk. Ooh, yeah. 1H. I don't like the trajectory. It sounds long. Maybe it is 2H. Ooh. I think I'm actionable out of that faster than I think. Yeah. There you go. Okay. And then it's into Mr. the Great Fall. Little height dependent on non-counter hit here. Gotcha. Maybe spacing dependent. If I was a little further away, it'd be better too. Into that. Oh, Great Fall is the DP. Never mind. I'm a fool. I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown, etc. Huh? Really? Was that too late there? Around the spacing, converting this is hard? Yeah. Ugh. This is a little finickier than I'd like it to be, but... Well, she's gonna be moaning all day, man. That's the other thing, too. It's like Grimnir, man. I don't even have to mishear the lines. They're already fuck-ass. Oh, no. Why does that not work? I'm like doing it as fast as I can, man. Is she too low to the ground? It's like, what's happening? Yeah. Go moment. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. I don't get this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't get what I'm doing wrong that's making the Great Fall Starry Sky Link not work. I don't think I'm gonna be doing this combo, to be real with you, but I am curious as to why it's not working. There you go. A little bit more height. Okay. A little bit more height. The 2 hits of jam have to work? No, yeah, or have to hit for it to work? That's not my problem. I think I was honestly canceling the heavy early is what seemed to make it work. Or at least getting a little bit more height before that heavy is what made it work, right? Weird ass combo though. I'm not doing that shit. I fear. Butterfly. And, oh, far H can also trigger butterflies. Yeah, it's very important to note. The far H can also trigger your butterflies there. Yeah. Yeah, and then you can get that off the butterflies. And it's all gravy, right? Very, very nice. Yeah. Sure. You butterfly. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. That. 6XL into close M. Sure. You can definitely do better than that, but fine. H butterfly 2L this. Oh, that triggered it later than I would have thought. I see. Wait. Bonk, bonk. 1, 2. Oh no, man. Like, I'm doing a lot of stuff too late because I expect Matera to have like more recovery on her shit than she does. Into 2U. Oh, interesting. What a strange and wonderful combo. That is not a lot of damage. That's funny. Fun character, broken as fuck when she works for like 75% of the time. We take those. It's a good ratio. So there's no crouching confirm to speak of here, because normally they give you like a crouching confirm here. I guess she maybe doesn't have a good one. Who knows? 1, 2. Yeah, she can't get close H after this, right? Her guy's too slow. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Advanced corner combo. 1, 2, 3. Why do we reverse the order here, I wonder?
Let me show you.
Yeah, it is nice that you get the raw SSBA off that, right? Oh my god. And here's the climax. So true, best dude. Okay, cool. So what do we learn? I mean, again, for basic confirms, I mean, a lot of it's going to be zoning anyway, but like, you know, we can confirm a lot of the arrows into stuff like this, right? Any of her buttons seems to work into it. We can cancel far H into shit as well, right? Though most of the time it's not going to combo unless we're closer, probably. You know. Hop can work with butterflies, right? If we do like butterfly into hop into some bullshit, right? We can do that too to extend it even further, right? Yeah. I want an anti-air combo, and I want to know if there's anything she can do on crouching, and I want to, I mean, corner combo I think I know, but, so like if I just, you know, I feel like I have to wait a little bit, you know, like, it is a little, like, converting her 2H, like, I can tell that she can do it well, but it seems a little fucky to me, because of the height. What happens if you do the H version here? Like the JH out of the, when you get an anti-air? Ah, that might be more consistent, even if it's a little, I don't know if that's worse damage, but that feels maybe more consistent. This guy's got like the 1 hit, and it's got a little bit more hit stun as well after it. So you can like get them, or you can get them to fall down a little bit more. Into, I don't even know, man. I really don't enjoy what Hop is providing as a, like, it's doing like cool shit, but like, until like that, I feel like I could be doing so much better, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, this we can probably just do close H. Like, if we get like a 1H directly above us like this, we just do, yeah, normals, right? And it's all well and good. You just do the funny. But like, if I get like a 2H from over here, I mean, I guess a lot of the time I can just, right? So you can always do something like that within reason, like cancel into this, into the arrows, into whatever, right? Like from range. That's not so bad. I fuck with that. You can even get maybe more than 1 here. Yep. It's a little fucky, but you can do 2H after the JH. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Oh, okay, wait, hold up. We just like carry them forever? It's an infinite? It's got an infinite, guys? Oh, you can't get another JH. You can get probably JM from there, right? Oh, okay, yeah, but it's a little height dependent, but yes. Wait a second. This is funny. I wanna do the multi-hop combo, the multi-track drifting. Yeah. Oh fuck, and then you probably do great fall, but sure. Sounds good. Anti-air combos are very situational. Depends on whether you have butterfly out. I guess butterfly. I mean, I can probably just convert whatever the fuck I want, right? Especially if the 2H triggers it, or I'll trigger both of them, so it's probably not ideal. But sure. Okay. Cool. In general, like this as like baby's first anti-air combo, right? Seems to work pretty well. Hell, even just doing that and just getting back to zoning might not be the worst thing in the world, right? Just doing like 2H into that and just, you know, sending them full screen and having them get through the zoning again. I think I'm okay with that. Does she get anything for like a crouching confirm, by the way? Like, is there anything she does that's special if like she gets one of these? You know? Like no counter hit, just like... Does she do anything particularly interesting off of this? I can't think of what it would be. I don't think so, right? No real crouching confirm to speak of? Because everything she has is like fast enough, it just combos all the time anyway, right? So, interesting. She has butterfly out. She can shoot butterfly to extend the grounded combo. With that, she can do that regardless, right? Like whether it's a grounded combo or not. Like you can do that standing too, right? There's not like a crouching confirm where she's that extra frame of hit stun, no? I can do that even if she's standing up. Right. Butterfly's the main thing that'll change her combo routes. Gotcha. I guess that's why she doesn't get the crouching confirm, is because she has her own Build-A-Bear crouching confirm called Butterfly. Understandable. Okay, cool. That's fine by me. I mean, as far as like main kind of, zoning pattern, I think is just, you know, probably if both arrows can be rolled, I guess it is kind of pestering with arrows until we get enough free time to put a butterfly down, presumably, and then that's when we can kind of really start taking control of the match. Like try and just like keep them away, get a little bit of space between us and them, maybe like a little hop back, something like that, right? Like hop back, like M arrow, right? Goes a little bit more of an aggressive angle to it or something. And once we get a little far away enough, we place a butterfly down, and then we just like, you know, we start either they panic and they die, or we do something. Use knockdowns to put butterfly out, right? Which I guess my knockdowns are this, and also this on counter hits, and also this or any U arrows or anything like that, right? Again, we put butterflies out. Once we put butterflies out, things start to look a lot better for us. Understandable. I see it. I see the vision, I think. Cool. We'll play some Matera on Sunday. You know, let's play one game. Let's play one game of Matera, just because I'm curious. Let's play literally one set of Matera, and then we'll call it for today. Well, mess you up. Oh yeah, corner combo I guess is what, just... if we don't have butterfly up, I guess we do just do the fucking... I feel like this should go first, because like, yeah, otherwise we don't get... Yeah. Right? Oh, I want to figure out something that ends in the hop into some bullshit. I feel like this hop you can use to just like loop a bunch of save jump bullshit, probably, right? What's like a hop looping corner combo? Is it like triple auto combo midair, maybe? I can see that. Like, because that usually leaves you like plus 20 something. Like if I go like bonk, and then 1, 2, 3. Not really. Is there like a setup where I can like, I want to meaty them with the JH and have it be a save jump, basically? Actually, I want to learn that more than I want to play a game with her, so we'll do that instead as the final thing. I mean, okay, how... 21... So you want to be like probably in the neighborhood of like plus 22, 23, something like that? What does that for us? How about this? Way too much. I need to be less plus. Can I like maybe use like the medium version of this or something? 25? Oh, okay, wait a second. I like this one as the launcher better. 23. Oh, okay. So we can end in that potentially. So we can do something like this into like this maybe. No, that's too much. Let's do like that into that into this. 26? It's a little much. It's a little much. Sometimes Hop can save jump UDP even on soft knockdown. Interesting. If it's plus enough, right? It makes sense. Nothing in the rulebook says a dog can't play basketball. Yeah, I guess do I have to cut the combo short? I want to like use Great Fall.
Yeah, I want to use Great Fall and still have enough plus frames. Maybe if I just a little lower to the ground. Yeah, okay, that's not so bad, right? So if I do like that into 1, 2, 3, bonk.
Here we are.
Wait, oh, because I can't cancel it out of the arrow. No, it has to be a normal. It has to be a normal. Yeah, I can't cancel the hop out of the arrow. Well, no, but no. We account for that. The recovery takes that into account. No, it should be fine. It should be fine. I'm gaslighting myself. Nope. Right? Like 1, 2, 3. This. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. This. Huh? You don't get close H off that. Yeah, you do. There you go. Like, I'm pretty sure I've been getting close H off that. Why do I not feel like I'm as plus as I should be there? I feel like they get up. You know what? In fact, I want you to UDP on wake up, please. So I can actually know when I'm doing this shit horribly. You the Great Fall. I guess this will be on hits, good soft knockdown. Do it on hits too. You the Great Fall, please. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Bonk. Bonk. That's not quite enough, huh? Oh, I'm actionable after 20. Wait, how long is she in the air for? Right? It's very rare for a character to save jump without use skill, hard knockdown, or throw ground sweep hits. It depends. Right? Seox sets up stuff like that, and Ela can set up stuff like that. Shalana, you know. But yeah. I mean, Ladiva gets a hard knockdown, but off a different thing. How long is this whole thing? It's not 21 is when she can act, right? Yeah. How long is she in the air for total? Right? Because 21... Yeah, that's the apex of the jump. Okay, wait. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, so I want to be like plus 40 something, actually. That's why I've been... That's why... Okay, so let me... Don't do that anymore. Well, I thought she was in the air for 21 frames. Now 21 is when she can start doing stuff. That makes sense. I guess that would make it unreactable if she was in the air for that little amount of time. So like plus 40 something, a little bit. Like plus like 41 or something is probably ideal. How much does that leave? Stop that, please. If I just go like a little Great Fall actually. Plus 49, that's a little much. So let's do that old combo again. That was just like this into that. If I catch them with a close H there, how plus am I? Plus 29? Now see, that's not quite enough. For corner okay, I think it's best to set up butterflies into mix. Well, sure, but I would like to... That makes sense, though. I would like to find one way to save jump with the hop, because it's gotta exist. There's no way that shit doesn't exist. 28's not enough. Probably? Yeah. You tell me there's no way to save jump with the 5U? Like, what if I've got my butterflies out already? You know, I guess they'll trigger, probably, huh? Yeah. I mean, the butterfly setup is what? It's 32, yeah, so I mean, anything works at that point. Or we can do like this into butterfly setup, right? Butterflies are just that strong? I guess so. Might be better than having a save jump. Oh, what about... Okay, actually, what about that guy? I do wonder. 31? It's not quite my tempo, I fear. Not quite my tempo. Bonk. 1, 2, 3, bonk. She's laughing a lot. She's having a great time. Plus 49. It's too much, man. It's too much. She's either way too plus or not enough plus. Whatever. I guess you're right. I guess it's just butterflies. I wanted to find something cool. I couldn't find anything cool. Character sucks. Bottom 1 confirmed. I don't even want to play her anymore. Get her off my screen, etc., etc. That's what I get, man. That's what I get for trying to lab out something cool. Oh boy, my ass is late. Okay, cool. I do have to. I gotta go. Do some stuff. It's a cool idea. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I guess with that plus 49, I can just like save jump off her regular jump. Huh? I just realized. I'm stupid as fuck. Because her jump is 52 frames. Yeah, if I'm plus 49, I just get a save jump off of holding up forward. Yeah, cool, man. I'm gonna go. Probably. I'm gonna go. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Ladiva, I think. Or we might even, might do some different shit. Depends. But for now, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow. Matera will be on the Sunday, hopefully. For now, though. Peace. Late brick stream? I'm just ending it right now, Adam. See you.